I stay up late keeping tabs on it. I felt like I was watching the New York Stock Exchange. We got Deets joining us to lead the party off. The cute queen is here. The boss man's in the house. And your boy might have done something at 1:15 this morning that might have the queen giddier than going to a Blackpink concert in a couple of weeks. I only got one question. What time is it?
It's game time.
I said, what time is it?
I said game time.
I said, what time is it?
I said game time. And the boss man says, let's
go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Those seals have never been serious. What the hell are we talking about? Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Let's go.
I was editing something, Miss McHugh. Good morning. The whole crew is here. Well, one member of the crew is missing. We'll dock his pay with Oh, he's here.
He just showed up, so his pay is fine.
Pay is fine. Welcome one and all to the fabulous, fantastic football Friday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us, and we got a little announcement. We'll do it after this. This first hour is presented, of course, by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. Use the code Snowman at checkout at invadercoffee.com, and you get $15 off. You'll get 15% off of your order. We got somebody waiting in the background. We got the queen up here.
I'm sorry. I saw a moving truck outside that was moving a couch, and I got scared.
Let me guess. You had to duck real quick, thinking it was coming for you.
Yep.
He had
that couch coming at you, COD sniper style.
Oh, I'm sorry. You thought it was my couch?
Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, we always start off with "All hail the cute queen," so
hashtag that. Flood the chat.
Oh, I'm about to right now.
Oh, we're gonna flood the chat.
That's it. Persona 3 me.
And speaking of the chat, that Sports Podcast Network rips the Band-Aid off with a party. What's happening, boss man?
What's going on to that Sports Podcast Network? If you like what you see and what you hear, do us a favor. Drop us a cash app at $tallman.k50. That'll help me and my family. Drop us a super chat, and to help on the road to recovery, GoFundMe.com/Snowman's Road to Recovery.
All right. What's this announcement you're teasing us with?
Oh,
well, we're an hour early.
Yes.
And my next 3 words are as follows. This is permanent.
3-hour show starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm all about it. I mean, it is football season.
This is permanent.
Now I got bring something up that Snowman and I talked about yesterday.
Well, before you do that, Vic, we do have somebody waiting that might have his own take on what you're about to talk about.
Oh,
yeah, and the Thor stick is ready.
Hey, open the doors of Valhalla. Open them up.
I got the button, boys.
Open them up.
The doors off of Valhalla.
Thornbreaker.
Click. Boom.
Passionate.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing.
Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Totally.
This one has a chance.
Deeds.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
The doors of Valhalla are blown wide open, and officially this marks season 9 of Totally Deets on Snowman in the morning. And the man himself, Chris Deets, is here with us. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my brother. Let me change that. Happy to have you as always.
My brother of the cow.
What's going on, everybody? You know, Snowman, watching that intro, it reminded me of something you guys were talking about off stage and something you talked about yesterday. It just makes me realize why Jen needs to meet the mad Professor Cole Johnson.
Yes.
I may have arranged something like that if Cole decides to stop in today.
When he put all of those clips together, the greatest home run call, you got it opens with the greatest press conference of all time with Mike Gundy, and then you get the middle with the Northwestern.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get better than that.
I think the line I find the most funny in that intro is when they say, "Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier."
Right.
Yes.
That was a special request from both Deets and I, because both of us love Keith Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And I am from Chicago, and I've been a Northwestern fan since 1995. When he debuted that opening, all bets were off, man.
Yep.
He absolutely nailed it. Because the first thing you see, you see Mike Gundy, and that is not only Chris's favorite line, but mine. Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. And on Jesus' 40th birthday, he said, I got to come on. But it's not the scheduled day. It's my 40th birthday.
Yep.
So we rolled just to hear that line. We rolled.
I yelled that on my 40th birthday as well.
That you did, man.
I have yet to even turn 30, let alone 40.
Like I said, I put the bug
I'm not yet a hag, ladies and gentlemen. Not yet.
Well, like I said, I may have put a bug in the EP here yesterday, and there's a possibility that he might buzz in later.
Love it.
But here's the
the combination's fantastic.
This is what I love about, and I've always thrown flowers for Deets, because whenever I feel like I am completely overwhelmed by the Moronic Republic, I know I have Deets. He's got my back.
I don't see that in the chat, Snowman.
Not only that, you got Deets, you got Ben Sutter, Ben Sutter the third. Who else? King Dog.
Yep.
We got rational, realistic thinking Cowboy fans that join us throughout the course of the season, and then we get overwhelmed by the Moronic Republic, which results, as we had one day, in an endless amount of Moronic Republic jokes that we had throughout the course of the day,
all the time.
All right, let's get down to it. The Big 12 is on the docket this morning while we have Deets, and Deets, I'll let you take it from there.
Well, we talked last week about these big conferences, and the way to look at them is constant, interesting, and useless.
Yep.
Yeah.
The funny thing about the Big 12, and Jen, I don't know how into college football you are, but what I'm going to say is going to sound like the dumbest comment ever, but be the smartest comment. And it has to do with the Big 12.
All right.
And it has to do with the constant team in the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas State is the most consistently inconsistent team in the history of college football.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No.
Like I said, it makes no sense, but it does.
It makes no sense, but it makes a ton of sense.
It's more inconsistent than he showed Joe's banking policies.
Yes.
But that's what trying to find a constant team. There's no constant team in this conference because everything changes. I mean, we saw it last week. It changed week to week.
Mm-hmm. It did.
And but the thing about that makes Kansas State so frustrating is they don't just change season to season, week to week. It's almost quarter to quarter. They will play the first quarter, fantastic, look like the greatest football team you've ever seen. And then the second quarter, look like a JV high school team.
They dropped the ball.
I agree.
I mean, I see no problem with that statement at all.
No lie to be found.
I see no problem with that.
So they're my constants in this. And then there's a whole group, there's a whole bunch of just interesting teams to talk about. And a lot of things, you showed the clip yesterday. I'm one of these people, I like to shout out other programs, especially when we highlight them.
Thanks.
I watched the Playmakers program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you showed the clip yesterday of them talking about the Big 12.
Bearing down the gridiron.
Bearing down the gridiron.
And I just would like to say, after seeing your clip, I went and watched the clip that, to get the extended context before I take Playmaker to task, but he picked Colorado and just said, I'm picking Colorado. Well, the question I'm going to ask, Snowman, and it's the three-letter word I ask every time somebody says something. I don't care that he picked Colorado. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why? What reasoning do you give? Think about Colorado. Colorado comes in after for me, it was an encouraging season because I never got on that Colorado hype train that everybody got on.
Prime train.
And I said it's going to take time. They're going to have to develop. But to me, that loss to BYU in the bowl game was a deflating loss for a team. The game Snowman and I watched against Kansas was a deflating moment, and that was late in the season. And then throw on top of it, Shedeur Sanders and your Heisman Trophy winning wide receiver, they're no longer there.
Right.
So where are we getting predictions that Colorado is just going to that they're going to replace those two guys with better players and better talent?
I guess they're trying to predict what the transfer portal is going to do in that situation. I'm not sure.
Listen, the game that I was never on the Colorado hype train.
No.
Ever. And people.
You were never on the Primetime Express.
I was never on the Primetime Express. Now, anybody who knows me or knows of me, I look at things from a football sense, not a color sense. And you all already know the rest of that sentence. I've had so many people ask me, "Why aren't you picking Colorado? They're the best team in the Big 12." Okay, prove it. That's all I said. Prove it.
The thing is,
after just a moment, after Coach Prime became a thing in Colorado, I immediately said there's one game that's going to knock him off his pedestal. And people said, no, they're going to run the table. No, they're not. They got to go to Oregon. And Oregon blitzed them. Then they moved to the Big 12 to try to find some easier way to win a conference title under Coach Prime's leadership, and they haven't done it. They get blown out by BYU in the most expensive bowl game ever. The bowl with the biggest, it's not even the playoff game that has the biggest payout. It was the Alamo Bowl. That has the biggest doggone payout. And as Dietz mentioned a moment ago, then I'll toss it to Victor. No more Travis Hunter. No more Shedeur Sanders.
Nope.
Now what?
Here's the thing for me. I was kind of half on, half off. Like I was on there, like, do I get off? And I didn't get on.
You did the first full season with because after the Oregon game, the first
Yeah.
season, you did the first full season with me.
Yeah, I wanted to believe that Coach Prime, because from what I was hearing, all these new things he was implementing, like, the guys didn't start off with numbers. He wanted to earn the numbers. I'm like, okay, that's a good thing to start off with.
It is.
And he would have these programs to teach them certain standards that you need to have, not just as a football player, but as a man.
That's a man.
Problem and this is where I look at it. I don't think he had those kids' heart the way he thought he would.
Yeah.
And
I
it
agree with
starts with your own son. I'm going to just say this. I think Shedeur is in his own head.
Yeah.
In a negative aspect.
And,
I mean, you're not wrong.
And Victor said that at the end of the Shedeur's first season at Colorado.
Right.
When he crashed and burned as a quarterback.
He didn't think he needed to learn anything else, so he didn't.
Deej, you said something earlier that's so profound and so true about being consistently inconsistent. That's been 2 years with Colorado, honestly.
Yes.
Because one game, you get Colorado blowing the doors off the joint, and then you get a game like Baylor, where they had to tie it at the horn.
And what about the game in South Dakota, I think it was? Was it South Dakota
you get the game that they walk into TCU 2 years ago, beat them when they were an underdog by 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get BYU in the Alamo Bowl.
Yeah.
Then you get the Kansas game that we watched where they couldn't block anybody, and their defensive line seemed like their defensive line was starting 10 yards off the ball. And Kansas just ran every play right down their throat.
That Kansas game, that the way that it started, and Deech, you mentioned it, and I love the fact that you're going to be one of my partners this year. We did that whole game. I had 2 other games on here on my left, but Deech gave me the note at the last minute, pay attention to Colorado and Kansas because it's going to make or break Colorado's season.
Mm-hmm.
Man, at first, during the first quarter, Colorado was holding Kansas to 2 yards a gain, 2-yard gain, 3-yard gain. By the middle of the second quarter, the holes that the Kansas running backs and quarterback had were cavernous. They were absolutely cavernous. They surrendered 36 points, Colorado did. They surrendered 420 yards of rushing offense. It got so crazy that Dietz and I were keeping a tally of how many yards they gained each run, talking about Kansas, and how many times Colorado would couple it with a penalty. Because there were like 6 straight plays that Kansas was to get like a plus 10-yard run, and then behind that was a flag on Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
There's Colorado in microcosm the last 2 years from a football standpoint.
And this whole thing about Dion bringing the culture, all of that's been overblown. Yeah, Dion brought some culture to, but how about this? I think Dion recognized what was going on with his team. Why? Look who's not on the schedule this year. You're Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
You should be playing Nebraska every season. I don't care what conference they're in.
Exactly.
There's no reason to remove them. Why did they remove them? Because they got embarrassed by Nebraska.
They got embarrassed, 28-10. They got embarrassed. That's the only reason why they removed Nebraska. Because when they were both in the Big 8, I looked forward to watching Colorado and Nebraska every year. And then Dion tucks his tail and hides from Nebraska this year because they're not on the schedule.
Yeah, and I'm actually looking at their schedule right now, and outside of their season opener with Georgia Tech and then the 2 games BYU TCU, who the hell are they even playing?
Oh no, they've got look at the end of the schedule. Look at the end of the schedule, dog.
Yeah, Arizona State, Kansas State.
Back to back to end the season.
They're going to lose both of those.
And not to mention Arizona State at home, and then they got to go to Manhattan, where we know what happens at Bill Snyder Stadium.
Yes.
Some really weird things, man.
Listen, Bill Snyder Family Stadium for college football reminds me of the Metrodome for baseball when my White Sox are involved. Stupid things happen there.
With that being the final game of the season, you do not want to be going into Manhattan with either thing being true. Kansas State needing to win to go to the Big 12 title, or Colorado needing either one of those scenarios. You don't want to be going to Manhattan, Kansas.
Sounds like Snyder's house is more like a Bermuda Triangle for Colorado coming up.
Yeah,
the Snyder's house, period,
is a Bermuda Triangle.
Listen, the ghost of Bill Snyder and Bill Snyder Family Stadium is so much like the Thomas and Mack Center when Jerry Tarkanian was rolling the sidelines,
right,
for UNLV. It's so much like the old Chicago Stadium.
Now, my question, since we're kicking it with Colorado, will they even have a shot at the Big 12 championship going into the end of the season?
I don't think so, with the way their schedule lays out. And this goes to one of the teams that I was going to talk about. One of the teams I'm going to talk about that nobody seems to remember, because Arizona State crushed them in the Big 12 championship game, but Iowa State. Remember what I said last year? Matt Campbell has got to make the championship game. He made the championship game. Now he's got a team that has been there. They got their butts kicked, and hopefully that lights a fire under them. They've got a lot of young players. A lot of people sleeping on the Cyclones this year.
Oh yeah,
because of what happened in that game. I think that's a dangerous team, and of course, Colorado gets them in the middle of their season, and that could be that's going to be a springboard game. It's either going to crush Colorado and springboard. Whoever wins is going to have the field in front of them. Whoever loses that game is going to be fighting from behind.
It's going to be dead in
the okay. Could this be a statement season then for Iowa State?
Yes,
I think it's one of those. I think last season was the statement of, hey, we got to a championship. I think they have. If they can repeat that, that's fine. That's fine. But I think last season was the statement. Now it's, can you back it? Can you back it up? Can you keep going? Right. Because, like I said, Matt Campbell had never been to a Big 12 championship. He finally got to one. And we can't just say, all right, you crushed that goal. Now let's move the goalpost. We got to let things play out. But I think this is a year where they are poised to get back there with what they have in front of them.
Who is the mystery team this year in the Big 12?
A surpriser.
According to Dietz. Yeah, we'll add that in the Dietz segment.
Well, the mystery team, that's the funny thing about the Big 12. And you saw it last, and again, another reference to Cole Johnson, who picked BYU in that clip that we saw.
Yep.
I wonder if he's redoing the reason BYU is a mystery right now is because their starting quarterback transferred a week ago.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, that's
not even after the season. We're a month away from the season, and the starting quarterback last year, who was all conference, poised to be an All-American talent, just up and leaves. Now, I don't have any insight. I didn't watch BYU spring game. I don't know if anybody outside Provo, Washington, Provo, Utah. I don't know if anybody outside of there watched their spring game. Do they have a success? Did they have a successor waiting in the wings? Was that why he transferred? Did he transfer because he didn't like the setup, or did he just say, I'm done with these Mormons, I'm out of here? Like, it makes no sense for a guy like that, for a guy with everything in front of him and what BYU had building. It makes
And
no
he-
sense that he left unless there was some kind of a, hey, we're thinking about making a change here, and it's not unprecedented. Go back 3 years ago to the Michigan Wolverines, who had Cade. They had their starting quarterback lead them to a playoff, and they said, "We got this guy JJ McCarthy, and he needs to play." And they made the switch to the backup 2 games into the season, go out and win a national championship.
JJ McCarthy from our hometown, Chicago, Nazareth Roadrunner. Now,
So
the Minnesota Vikings. Go on, Deeds.
So I'm wondering if there was a situation in BYU, because I don't know that Jake Ratzlaff played amazingly last year, so we didn't really see the backup quarterback at BYU. So I don't know if they have a guy like that waiting in the wings, or if there was going to be a QB controversy going in, and the starting quarterback said, "You know what? If they're going to flip flop us, I'm going to go somewhere where I can play and play right away."
Well, I've got
because it doesn't make sense to transfer a month before the season starts.
Well, I've got their QB room in front of me. It's either going to be redshirt sophomore McCade Hillstad or redshirt junior Trayson Bogart. The biggest knock on Hillstad, 5'10" frame. Look at the Big 12 defenses. And Bogart's a redshirt junior, lack of mobility,
which is going to hurt him either way.
And Retzlaff possessed both of those things. He had the height and he had the mobility. I mean, look what he did. Look what he did to Colorado in the bowl game.
Yep. And the third option is Bear Bachmer, a redshirt freshman who transferred from Stanford.
Well, like I said, we haven't seen any of these guys because of what BYU did last year. We didn't see any of these guys on the field, and as I've told Snowman over the 9 years I've been on this program, I'm not going to make any judgments until I see somebody on the field. You can tell me what somebody looks like, what somebody's played like all day long. Until I see it on the field, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, they made a mistake, or they got rid of this guy. I want to see what they put out there, but that makes them a mystery because we don't know who the quarterback is.
Right.
It sounds like either one of them could. It sounds like either one of them could be a big liability for BYU going into the season.
Yeah, they could have a couple of liabilities. A couple more teams to look at. Then we go to our first break. Arizona State. Your thoughts on them?
Arizona State is as close to getting into that constant realm as you can get with what they had last year, with Sam Leavitt coming back, with all the hype. But now all the hype is on Sam Leavitt.
Right.
You saw what Sam Leavitt was last year. He managed the game great, and he had Scatabo behind him.
Yeah.
When things got scary, he could hand the ball. He could hand the ball to his running back and know that his running back wasn't going down. Who do they have this year? They brought in a guy. I think they brought in a guy from Cal who can run the football. So they brought in some transfer guys to try to make up for that. But now the spotlight is on Sam Leavitt.
Yeah.
And how does he handle that spotlight? I think they're going to be a team that's in the Big 12 championship game. It's going to be, who do they play in that game?
All right, let's make our predictions right here. Chris Dietz's Big 12 championship game says,
with what I said at the beginning, at the beginning of this segment, completely inconsistently, but I'm going with them. I'm going with Kansas State. I think that final game is what it comes down to. That final game, home against Colorado, is the one that jumps them into the Big 12 title game.
all right, I'll take the next one. I can't trust Kansas State, at least not right now. So
there's no trust in them, but
I got. Remember, this is only August 1st, folks. All right. I can't believe 27 days and I'll call my first college football game of the year. Yikes.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Can you believe that? But I have to go Arizona State, Iowa State till I see different. I have to go Sun Devil Cyclones for my Big 12 title game in Dallas. To the dog. Who we got?
I got to agree with you. Give me Arizona State, Iowa State, but I am actually also going to keep my eye on BYU because I want to see if they can flip the liabilities into a sure thing. Because if the quarterback room can actually get their act together, I think BYU could be real dangerous, and Colorado's going to have a problem with them coming up in their season.
And the one thing those liabilities have that a lot of teams do not is Chase Roberts at wide receiver. Mm-hmm. He is a proven guy who can catch the football. So if they throw it anywhere near him, he's going to catch it.
Yeah.
So that's something that a lot of guys who come in, they don't have that go-to target. Chase Roberts is that target.
All right, Victor.
Up for us.
I'm going to roll the dice, and I'll go with K-State. They're very inconsistent, but I think this might be a year that we look at them seriously. It might be the year where they say, take us seriously.
All right. We got our picks for the Big 12 and the Big 12 championship game. What are yours? Put them in the chat down below. Or, well, I'll explain that option later. I don't have the read in front of me, so I can't do it. Christie's joins us as he does every single week. It'll be Thursdays beginning next week, talking all sorts of college football. And his segment will be extended to an hour over the course of the coming weeks. Yes. Matter of fact, it'll happen right after kickoff because we're going to have a lot of football to talk about. Deeds, I love you, brother. Thank you so much for taking a chance on me, on us, on this show. And thanks for sticking around into your 9th season. I absolutely adore you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And one programming note, you mentioned that first college football game. The first college football game, August 23rd in Dublin, Ireland, Kansas State versus Iowa State.
Oh, Lord. Now
that's an early wake-up call.
Yes, now my wheels are turning. Good grief. Thanks, Deeds. No, I'm kidding. I might strap on the headset and have Deeds join me for that one. We'll just see how consistently inconsistent Kansas State would be. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
Passionate.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Totally.
This one has a chance.
Deeds.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
Oh, hell.
Oh, no.
You're thinking about doing the Dublin game, aren't you?
Oh, hell.
He's going to do it, honestly.
I'll find out the start time during the break, and I'll get back to you.
Oh, hell.
So,
back in the
days. You want to do some trade deadline talk when we get back?
I got to bring up a disagreement he and I had. I want to start before we get to the trade deadline talk. Because there was some funny disagreement.
Let's kick a little hodgepodge for the second half hour.
All right.
Hell.
We're back in 3 minutes, everybody. Stick around.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green. And the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. and you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. And learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the morning.
I swear we need to rename that sealed gun run.
I'm sorry, rename him what?
We need to rename that sealed gun run. and Jen, a quick question.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh. Stop lying. Always.
I'm not lying. I'm not cute.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Nope.
Oh, George will love it.
Nope.
Liar.
I'm not lying.
Is anyone believing the fact that Jen is not cute? Bishop?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
That's a lie. She's absolutely cute. Anyway.
Now, before Rick, you go into that discussion that you and the boss man had, I kind of teased at the start that I might have done a thing at like 1:15 this morning because I couldn't sleep.
Is this what I think it is?
Well, the last couple of weeks, you guys may not know this, but I've actually been working through a head cold, and a nasty one at that. I've been dumping Sudafed and Tylenol into my system like there's no tomorrow.
And that's so hasn't helped.
There have been nights where I haven't slept. Last night was another exception. I literally fell asleep at like 5:30 this morning, and my alarm got me up at 8 because I had to get some shopping in and get the show linked up.
And because you're the dog and you operate that way.
And because of the fact that with the renovations, I'm not going to be on air for however long it takes, so I really can't miss any days.
That's fair enough.
But I kind of did a thing at 1:15 that's going to be changing some of the ways I stream on Twitch on my days off. Courtesy of the cute little queen over
Not cute.
Over here. Your boy actually ended up picking up a 2D VTuber model.
Yay!
So once we get the kinks figured out and kind of get the bugs sorted and everything else, there's going to be a debut because the Dawn is coming to life.
Hell yeah!
He's gonna take down V Shoujo.
That's already.
My whole group is going to be the V Shoujo killer.
Oh my god!
No. You know who's going to be the V Shoujo killer? My ass.
It's already killed. All we're going to do is grab the
already
shovels
cooked.
and bury it. I'm bringing a Tahoe around for that.
It's doing well cooked.
It's more cooked than a steak at Gordon Ramsay's place.
At least that's
it's
good.
more-
A V Shoujo steak is terrible.
It's more
Tougher than
cooked.
the quote Jim Ross, tougher than a $2 steak.
Right.
All right. So what's
more
this conversation you're alluding to there, Vic?
So
It's more cooked than Shador Sanders trying to play quarterback for the Cleveland.
Hey, hasn't even stepped onto the field yet.
And why are we making those?
It's more. It's more cooked it's more cooked than Caleb Williams trying to play quarterback and throw for 4,000 yards for the Chicago.
Well, you know that's not happening because the line is in front of him.
Why?
Hey, yo, Don.
Because they have risked, blown up, yeeted away their entire future for DJ Moore.
And then they backed up the Brinks truck and ran everything over in Chicago
for Caleb Williams. All right. So here's what happened.
Bleeping Williams.
All right, Jen. So what do you need me? What do you need me for now?
So here's what happened.
Hear that?
I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, I hear it.
Well, like I said during the opening, I picked up my 2 bottles of Voltage. I'm already most of the way through one of them.
Eagle is adorable.
Listen,
there.
I'm good. I got homemade sweet tea right here.
I've already blown through my 2. I've already blown through my 2 Hawaiian
Let's
Monsters.
just say there's a reason my friends call me the Pepsi Queen.
All hail the cute Pepsi Queen.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
cute.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Anyway, so yesterday,
which gives old Snowman an idea.
through one of my favorite YouTubers in terms of football, Tom Grassi.
Oh, love Tom Grassi.
Something came out and it got me to thinking. So apparently there's rumors that Terry McLaurin may want out of Washington.
And one of the landing places is New England.
That's why and that's a thought that just went in my head. I'm like, what if he ends up in New England? Now, I sent this to Snowman, and I'm going to actually pull up the actual quote he told me.
Okay.
I'm getting outed. Oh Lord.
So
we out each other all the time. What the are you talking about?
I said so. Scary Terry could be leaving the Redskins.
Yes.
First thing out of Snowman's mouth. Line 1, Kyle Shanahan and John Lynn.
I play pot of greed. Dude, all 60 of your cards are pot of greed. What the hell you on?
I was like, I activate the card, pot of greed.
What the hell is why the hell is your deck all 60 cards all pot, man? Like what the hell? That ain't come on now.
He's like, and he's like, what? Greed.
We're flying around here. We're not even getting the scraps that the vultures get, man. I mean, we're going hungry here.
Not even close.
Hey,
Everyone is not going to San Francisco. No. However, my thought was exactly what Dog thought. What if he has to go to New England?
The only other landing place I have heard for Terry is Las Vegas.
That ain't happening.
I don't know if
they're a mess.
And it's a good question though, and I'm bringing this to everybody.
Okay.
Why do you think
Dear Kyle Shanahan?
Shut up.
Reed, stop it.
I will shut that down right now. Shut up. You guys do not need any more help. We need the help we can get up here in New England.
In all seriousness, besides New England, I have 2 other stops for Terry McLaurin. Because there could be a way they could work out a deal, but that's down the road. Aside of New England, 2 other good landing spots. Mm-hmm. One is Detroit.
Well, that might be a bit of a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Because they already have.
It depends on what Washington wants for them.
True. They're also pretty set on receiver cores.
Yeah, their wide receiver room's pretty loaded.
And I can't believe I'm going to say this.
You've said that enough this lifetime.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I've said that enough over the course of 50 years.
What's the other option?
Dallas.
I don't know about that.
As much as I would love that, we just got George Pickens. So you're already kind of wondering.
This is me totally being Victor. This is me totally being silly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is me totally being silly. The Patriots are. Let me just say this: the Patriots look like the best landing spot.
Odds on favorite. Yes.
McLaurin in New England would give Drake May that number 1 receiver,
and that's what I was thinking. Like,
I think he'd be number 2 behind Diggs.
No, McLaurin would be number 1. McLaurin would be number 1
because you got to go with the hotter hand, and right now, there's no one scarier than Scary Terry.
And
true.
you gotta look at the fact that McLaurin's coming off of an appearance in the NFC Championship game.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, he does have the heat behind him. Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is me totally being silly.
It's Friday. What do we expect?
Yeah, it's a potluck Friday. What the hell? You tell George Pickens, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Honestly, I wouldn't be averse to that.
Now, okay, so if Pickens ends up leaving, where does he go? All right, let's play the domino
Cleveland.
game. You really think Pickens would end up going to that dumpster fire?
Why not?
Why not?
They have Deshaun
Why not?
Watson.
They got
and
Deshaun
Shedeur
Watson.
Sanders.
They got Shedeur Sanders. They
And
don't
they
have
don't
any.
really have a receiver core anyway.
You just took the thought
The,
out
the
of my
problem is if Pickens ends up going to Cleveland, they're going to end up sinking into the Ohio River.
Look,
They're
Cleveland
already
have-
in there. Whoa, time. Dog, correct your sentence. They're already in the Ohio River.
The
They get
Cleveland
to-
Browns
towards
is
the
crash
Allegheny.
out central.
The new head coach of the Cleveland Browns, Antonio Clown. There's
Albany
your crash
Empire is
out
a
leader.
literal
He did
circus.
not say crash out central.
It is.
Yes, crash out central. There's your mic drop for the day.
Cleveland is crash out primed.
Crash out
Deshaun
central.
Watson,
Mhm.
Jameis Winston, even though Jameis
Jameis
Winston had a pretty decent season.
This Deshaun Watson, even though he's not going to see the field this year.
I mean, heck, even Myles Garrett was trying to get out mid-season.
Miles Garrett was trying to get the hell out of there 2 years ago.
And he ain't been successful. It's a black hole in Cleveland right now.
They
Right.
suck you in and they don't let you out.
Look, I look at the George Pickens, and I even said the George Pickens sign is like this. He's got a well spread out talent. Can make catches most people cannot make.
Right.
It's his mental that bothers me. At least with Terry, you know that he's a more level individual.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally wouldn't mind seeing Scary Terry on one side and CeeDee Lamb on the other. You throw in some Kevontae Turpin, and you have yourself a pretty good receiver core.
But then again,
I do worry
this
because
is Dallas.
And
that's also
Gerald
underrated.
has enjoyed himself a whole lot of Jack these last few years.
And the other issue is who would throw to him.
Dak.
Dun dun dun.
Because
the graphics, though, man.
Because quite frankly, yes, Dak, it is you. It has always been you. It is you now. It will forever be you. Forever and ever. Amen.
Now, I would hope that if that were to happen, if somehow the Cowboys were to make a magical steal and kit and jettison Pickens for McLaurin, it might give Dak a little more confidence that he can, make a more ballsy throws. Because he knows that either CD or Terry would get it. Because if you give Terry McLaurin a 50-50 ball, he don't get it.
He'll get it.
He will get it.
This is total. Now, I've already said on record that the most likely landing spot for McLaurin, should a trade happen, would be New England.
Yeah.
New England has the most assets to offer.
Now, my first question when it comes to Dallas getting him is, wouldn't Dak have to get his balls out of Gerald's safe first to end up making those throws?
It would have to. Actually, it would probably the one thing that would probably force Ryan Schottenheimer to do it for him.
Guys,
He might get the safe cracker.
Guys.
Jonathan, I saw
You've
that.
seen that as well, huh?
Welcome to Cleveland, the hometown of
Mega
Divas,
Yay.
Yao Kang, The Miz, Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, George Pickens.
would fit right in. And
Let's not also forget Cleveland is also the hometown of that idiot that created Prime Logan Paul.
Oh, jeez.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
I made a lapse in judgment. I drove through Cleveland. It stinks.
My incident wasn't a lapse in judgment. It just happened to be on the route on the way back to Sandusky from Chicago. I had to ride through Cleveland.
I even got mad. Like, why would you even think of driving through Cleveland? He's like, it was on the way.
Oh, come on, you have to admit that was a good point to make fun of Logan Paul.
Oh
yes,
Logan Paul is like V Shoujo, endless jokes.
Yes and no.
Logan Paul is just
wrestling,
a clown.
Wrestling itself, I don't think is that bad. I think that's probably something he needs to really invest in because he absolutely loves the business. You could tell he does.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I love
thing.
you,
First
Apis.
off, Jelly Roll's going to kick his punk ass on Saturday.
Jelly
I
Roll.
love you, Apizzle.
And I love Jelly Roll too.
Look at this.
Well,
It's
to paraphrase Apizzle, when it comes to Cleveland, well, they effing suck.
Well, no, it's like it's Cleveland. It's just
There's only
It's
one
just
good thing
there.
named Cleveland.
And he had a show back in the early 2000s.
The Cleveland show.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Have we not had fun today, folks?
And to think that we're coming into the close of period 1.
Can you believe that
already?
we've flown through this first hour like it was nothing?
Yeah.
What's it better? Okay, now Drake May throwing to McLaurin is actually likely. Jaden Daniels throwing to McLaurin was fun to watch.
Yeah, because
This is
Jaden
a
wasn't
total-
afraid to make those throws.
This is a total greed statement. I do not expect this. I'm looking in this camera and I'm saying it out loud. I do not expect this to happen.
Man, your deck has been outlawed. You cannot
Just
play
for the
60 pots of greeds.
But just for the record, and just for S's and G's, imagine Purdy throwing to him.
That ain't no dream. That's a nightmare.
Why do you say that?
You know good and got well why I say that. And yes, Pizzle, they got rid of King of the Hill for that, but King of the
They
Hill
got
returns
rid of
this
King of
month
the
on
Hill.
Hulu.
Isn't King of the Hill like coming back though?
On Hulu, yes. Fresh episodes start actually in a couple of days. And I cannot wait. I'm going to binge the absolute S out of that.
I might have to drag the theme out for that.
Hey Don,
Yes.
while you're on Hulu, do me a favor and watch Ruby.
No.
Really?
I'll
I was
solve
asking
it for
Don,
you.
not Snowman.
Really? We're I need more caffeine. Excuse me one second. Excuse me.
Jug.
Chug.
Okay, about that.
Chug.
Couch. Dog!
What do we
Yeah,
like?
Brock Purdy. Matter of fact, imagine Brock Purdy not only throwing. Ooh, Purdy having McLaurin in that arsenal.
No.
You
I already told him his deck was illegal. He can't have 60 pot of greeds.
Right. Let's see. You got
Okay.
Ayuk.
Then I got a sillier thought.
Spectre would have definitely been on
I
his
gotta
ass about that.
Yeah.
I have a sillier thought.
Being
Imagine Jalen Hurts throwing to him.
Oh no.
imagine Patrick Mahomes throwing to him.
That was my next
Oh
one.
hell no.
Is that actually a good idea? Bishop, I need you again, please.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
And yes, we've been singing that in Discord
Okay,
from time to time.
I know.
Yes, we have.
I know.
Sometimes you'll just hear it at random on my streams. We just randomly start singing that.
Yeah,
So-
Napoleon will start it, and then we all just jump in and
They
finish
get
it.
outlandishly. They got outlandishly. What if could you picture Josh Allen throwing to him?
No, the Buffalo Bills aren't that smart. I'm sorry, Josh Allen. Listen, Josh Allen's good, but he ain't Jim Kelly.
Here's what I get. Here's what I get under Brian's skin. What if Aaron Rodgers throwing to him?
Dear God,
Stop it. Get some help.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, about Anthony Richardson or Daniel?
So I realize.
Okay, you said Daniel Jones. I can forgive you.
I mean, AR or Daniel Jones. Because I'm asking, what if Scary Terry goes to the Colts?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad upgrade. And it wouldn't be that much of an upgrade. It would just add to an arsenal. We just have to decide who's going to throw to him.
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
Because, yes.
No!
What did she do?
What did I do?
I hadn't put
The absolute random drop. Bang.
I had to.
Do.
You're fine. I just had to push that button.
You know, Jen's gonna start doing the wise voice. Whatever do to you?
Jen, wait a minute. No, I got the perfect one. I got the perfect one for what Jen's thinking right about now.
I don't remember asking you a thing.
That's about right. That's about right.
Damn, I'm literally just becoming a punching bag around here for no reason.
No.
In here,
No, you ain't a
my
punching
community.
You ain't no damn punching bag. What the hell you talking about?
You are not a punching bag, okay?
Okay.
Why do you keep bringing that thing up when it has literally nothing to do with me?
Because it's funny.
But it's fun.
Now it could be worse. I mean, you could have Scary Terry being thrown to by Kirk, 2 Chainz' cousins.
Oh dear Lord.
I don't even know
Wait
who
a
this
minute.
Scary
Wait a
Terry
minute.
person is.
Wait a minute. Scary Terry getting thrown to by 2 Chainz.
English. Do you speak it?
No.
No.
Scary Terry is the number 1 wide receiver with the Washington Commanders right now.
Terry McLaurin.
Definitely a sought after target. Definitely an athletic receiver.
He's officially asked for a trade.
He's officially asked for a trade.
We're being silly.
So Mike,
As his mic just decides to cut out and mute itself randomly.
His mic just cut out.
Victor's mic literally just said,
Shut up, bitch.
hey,
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm using
Your mic went
so
dead on you, dude.
I know my new mic for some reason is very weak at the jack. So if I even go anywhere near it, it'll pop out.
Oh boy,
That's
I've
a problem.
I've had
So
mics like that.
yeah,
I've had stuff like that happen to me.
Yeah, I hate
more
it.
than once.
But
And
Kirk,
unlike
2
Vic,
Chainz' cousins.
and for me, it happened on the air in the midst of a play-by-play call.
Yes,
3 times.
wait a minute.
I
Scary
mean,
Terry getting thrown to by 2 Chainz.
You fool! Right?
Exactly.
It could be worse. He could be thrown to by Justin Fields.
You fired.
Anyone think that's a good idea?
No, that's a good idea.
The New York Jets are
Have,
trusting Justin Fields.
yep.
Red?
Bitch, please.
We'll begin hour 2 there after this.
This is Snowman in the morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
The thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up. Bang! Quality over quantity. LeBron has beaten some of the best competition in NBA history. He's the GOAT emoji. I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not swear. I will not swear.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Your afternoons just got better with the Brian Snow Show. Weekdays, 4 p.m. Eastern. Come on aboard and enjoy the ride, folks.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
Yeah, we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business, also just make some awesome friends.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
If you're the kind of person that likes to drive a lot, and your car is a little bit older, and out of the normal warranty, keep listening. What's going on underneath the hood of your car? If your car is out of warranty, you're at risk of expensive repair bills. Now, for a couple of dollars a day, you can get an extended protection plan for your car. Hey, you love your car, so why not give it a little extra care? And make sure if something goes wrong, your bank account is safe. Literally, for a couple of dollars a day, you can give yourself peace of mind that you purchased a top-tier vehicle repair coverage plan. Call the Auto Protection Network right now and ask how you could save an additional $500 on your policy.
Call 877-845-0463. Call now.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
So apparently there's a fight going on in the chat.
Hi, I'm Elvis Presley, and I read audiobooks.
You can't do it like me. I'm Baird A. Jones, and I read audiobooks.
Honestly, I would not be against
I would
not be against audiobook read by Elvis Presley. That'd be funny.
You need like an updated version of that, I think, for your break screen.
Yeah, since we're going to 3 hours, we're gonna have to call them period breaks. We're gonna have to update that.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Oh man, A Pizzle. What's going on, man?
What's up,
Now
there's some news that hit the dog's desk during the break.
Oh, breaking news.
Well, not exactly breaking news, more of a relationship about to go south of the border for winter.
Oh.
And I think I know what it is. Let's hear
Micah Parsons' relationship with the Dallas Cowboys has deteriorated to the point where he is considering a trade request or even a declaration that he is, quote unquote, severing his relationship with the team. The two sides are not currently in contact.
Honestly, I don't care anymore.
There's that musing.
No,
well, here's the thing. If Micah Parsons does get his trade request answered,
here's the thing.
This could actually speculate the whole thing of, well, you guys may actually end up also now being a landing spot for Scary Terry.
It could be, but here's my thing. It's like both of these two are so insufferable at this point. I don't care anymore. Gerald Jones is an idiot. I already told you what I think about him. But Micah Parsons isn't that much better because for all his vaunted genius and his ability on the defense side of the ball, what else has he really contributed?
Not a dang on thing. Not okay, Victor. How do I always say it?
Nothing.
And
it's got to the point
Micah Parsons ain't all that.
And it's got to the point where even availability is not an ability of his anymore.
Wait a minute. Micah Parsons isn't all that. Does that mean he's
mid?
I'll tell you the exact game. And Victor, I hate making this joke, but you already seen it. I'll tell you the exact game where he became mid.
Week 5,
2023.
Yep, week 5, 23 against.
And he was neutralized.
And
neutralized.
A side note with the chat blowing up, there's this too.
No.
I agree, Napoleon.
No.
Don't listen to that fake news.
No.
It is very true.
No.
Maury Povich called. He said that was a lie.
Exactly.
I'm not adorable.
Very adorable.
You know what?
Extremely adorable.
He's like,
no.
I'm telling you guys, she's like,
say that lie with that smile, ma'am.
I'm not smiling.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
It's literally just the default on the model.
I'm looking at your face. You're smiling.
You have a 2-foot smile on your face.
You're about to laugh. Too,
I believe the Massachusetts put it best. Now that's some bull.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And the anger veins don't help you. That just makes you even look even cuter. So,
I told Jody that.
Pardon to quit being so damn greedy, man. I told you your deck is illegal. You cannot have 60 cards that are all pot of greed.
Greed.
But it's not illegal.
It's still greed.
It's 5 letters, one word. Greed.
But it's a thought. It's not greed. It's a thought.
Put that thought to bed. You can bury that thought next to V Shoujo, okay? Quit it.
Oh, don't have me do that, please.
Bury that thought next to V Shoujo and Jimmy Hoffa.
See, she's in here just pouting and getting angry, and she's still cute. What does that tell you?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I tell that to my daughters.
No.
Yes.
I tell that.
Yes.
Will you two quit it, or I'll make you both go stand in neutral corners.
Okay. But here's the thing. Like I said, could now. Here's the thing. If I believe
game set match.
Thank
I
you.
hate it here. I hate it here.
Oh, you're fine. You'll be fine. Relax.
Go ahead.
He makes a very now Pizzle makes a valid point. Now, and even Dog said it, if they decide to jettison Parsons, you still have a pretty decent secondary. You have a couple of linebackers you got from the draft. You plug them in and tell Parsons bye-bye, and try your hand at getting McLaurin.
Yes,
wouldn't be a bad idea.
Because then what you Ford tells you tell him what Robert Ford tells every Houston home run ball. See you later.
And how do you put a Snowman? Hit the road, Jack. Come back.
Road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
And honestly, you then have Devontae Turpin be the Devin Hester of the Dallas Cowboys.
Here's the thing. If you're a Dallas, you do like what this guy does, the deep fried mustard.
Deep fried chicken fried mustard.
There we go again.
It's
deep fried chicken mustard.
Deep fried chicken fried air fried mustard.
Oh, we got the triple play.
Oof. It's healthy and unhealthy at the same time.
A triple play that will not just end the inning, end the game.
No, honestly, if McLaurin goes anywhere, I would be okay with him going to either New England or Indianapolis.
Those would be 2 great spots.
The smart money is going to be New England making the play because, again, we need all the help we can get.
And they have the space. They have
we do.
They do. They do have the space.
Pizzle, you are wrong for this.
That's disgusting.
That's just wrong. I don't care who you are. That's just wrong.
Profiling.
And
profiling is wrong.
That's booty.
Scary Terry is a monster from Rick and Morty in episode 2, the Inception episode.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a point.
There's no lie in that statement.
None.
There's no lie to be found there.
Oh, see,
Did
now
y'all see what I put? Did y'all see what I put in the chat?
I saw it. Parsons coached by Salah.
Quit being greedy.
It's a thought.
Bosa already has a part.
Get rid of that thought.
No.
Look, Parsons. Look, Bosa already has a party.
We wouldn't know. Listen. Micah Parsons on that 49er team wouldn't see the field. And I have a 2-word reason why, and it ain't Nick Bosa. It's Fred Warner.
Right.
Will you leave some meat on the bones for the rest of us? We're starving like Marvin over here.
Doesn't care. It's like Troy. Troy doesn't care either.
It's like Michael Jordan. Michael wants to kill you. Michael wants to bury you.
He does.
Are you listening?
No,
James Harden, are you listening?
No, they're not.
Who's the latest one? Joel Embiid, are you listening?
They're not.
Because who actually got... Oh, doggone it. Excuse me 1 minute, please.
This moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. Real LJPM, now approve all this.
Somehow paid for by the city field.
Napoleon, really? We added another way to fry mustard, deep fried, chicken fried, air fried. Why?
Why do we have all that? Because yes, Robert, it is you. It has always been. Father, shut up.
Mustard.
Yeah.
I think he just
mustard.
I think Mustard scared Snowman off for a second there.
My computer got stuck. And then Deed says this.
Mike Price leaving the count, but what?
So he's clearly on his way.
Wait, Michael Parsons is leaving the Cowboys for one reason only. Yours truly was gifted a Michael Parsons jersey this offseason. Don't do that.
And the other thing, and the other reason why Parsons won't fit with the 49ers, he can't wear number 11. Brandon Ayuk's wearing number 11.
And I'm surprised. Well, yeah, and I'm surprised that we haven't done a yes or all it is you yet. I'm surprised we've done all that.
We don't need that yet.
I think
all it would be is a big old bottle of Jack Daniels just in the middle of the screen with yes or all it is you.
You know what we can do for
you know what we can do for Jarrell? This is why you don't drink.
The reason why, yes, and the reason why Jarrell Jack Daniel Jones' basketball acumen is about the same as V. Shojo's moral capacity, but we won't talk about it, so you didn't hear that from me.
Oh no!
Damn,
that's just
wrong.
Hey, at least you weren't drinking water this time.
Because yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you.
Somehow,
amen.
Somehow we knew that was coming.
Somehow, Cowboy Song went to yes, LeBron. It is you.
Well, here's the problem about here's the problem talking about the Cowboys.
This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation.
Well, I better start getting used to getting kicked now because it's gonna be coming. It's gonna be coming
in about a month when the season starts.
in about a month.
Philadelphia ends up putting that on their Iron Sheik boots.
Week 1.
See, week 1.
You guys got trolled.
I did.
Oh my God, this is so wrong.
Who's been saying that more than me?
Just put the Jerry Jones picture from South Park with the slide. Yes, Jarrell, it is you. That's just wrong.
Wait, who's been saying that more than me?
I mean, we all know Philadelphia's going to put the Iron Sheik boots on and kick you all in the ribs about 9 different times.
I've been saying that we've been trolled by the schedule makers 2 years in a row.
I mean, I swear Roger Goodell and the owner of the Jets have been playing the same copy of Madden and have a shared account.
It was like, oh, no, it's not. It's fine. It's fine. My you-know-what. No, it's not fine.
They look at each other and like, we can randomize this schedule, right? Yeah. Hit it.
And they turn the sliders all the way up.
Yeah, all the way up to troll.
Everyone
Always
else's
the
difficulty
troll.
level is at rookie. We're the only one at all Madden.
Yes.
Yes. Just yes.
Just flat out yes.
Just yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna get kicked around, and I gotta duck
See, why do you
couches
have
because
to
a cute woman over here keeps throwing couches at me.
Now,
Why
whatever
do
do you
y'all-
mean? Whatever do you mean that you're gonna keep getting kicked this season?
Just remember, you guys jettisoned Brad Marchand, and he won a cup somewhere else.
Ouch.
Ass.
Ouch.
You ass.
And you still haven't got rid essentially of 38-day-old Mayo.
Why do you think we have the deep fried mustard?
Or Tuukka Rask.
Oops. See, I didn't bring up Tuukka Rask. I didn't even.
I will. I will.
What I ever do to you?
Or Tony Grant or Tony
Tam?
Grant.
What I ever do to you? What I ever do to you?
Tam?
Or
And I can't say anything about
Bill
the Red
Buck.
Sox because the Red Sox are.
listen, the Red Sox have won 3 World Series. Okay,
I really want to
So-
believe in the Red Sox this year. I really, really do.
I
Yeah,
don't.
well,
This weekend's going to solve that problem.
yeah. Unfortunately, Houston's playing us.
Yeah, I really want
And
to believe in the
Houston's
Red
pretty
Sox this year.
Houston's pretty pissed off.
Yeah, and Boston didn't exactly make all that many big moves during the trade deadline, but we'll talk about that next hour.
Gotcha.
And I just want after Chiefs versus Lions and Chiefs versus Ravens, the NFL needs a banger of an opener. They ain't getting it.
Banger of an opener. This is like Undertaker facing Zach Gallen, okay?
It's like Undertaker facing
This is Undertaker facing Muhammad
from his
Hassan.
rookie year.
I hate to say it, but it seemed like the NFL decided to pull a Teddy Long and saying, "Yo, going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker."
That would frighten me.
It frightened a lot of people.
Why do you think Teddy Long used it?
That
Well,
would
he
just,
explained
you're
why he
going
used
1-on-1 with
it.
Undertaker. You're going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker. I quit.
I remember sometimes we were making like jokes about that because there was a compilation of him saying that, and I said, "What if Teddy Long was a
God.
principal? What if Teddy Long was a school principal?
I quit.
He is called Little Timmy
I'm
and Timmy.
transferring.
Now you know you haven't been doing your homework, and you're failing English. So
So
you know
you
what
know
that means? Yeah, I got detention. No, that
You're
means you
going
go 1-on-1 with
one-on-one
the Undertaker.
with the Undertaker.
Do you know how confused that child would be? Like, wait, what?
That child, if that child was smart, he'd be saying, "Oh hell no!"
Right. It's like
I
Big
ain't
Show
happy.
raising Hornswoggle. Yeah,
And if
exactly.
that child was watching Snowman in the morning, he'd start singing Hell No.
That's true.
Hit it,
That's
Shane.
very true.
Hit it, Shane.
Anyone really wanted to go 1-on-1 with the Undertaker for the third time, Bishop? Woo!
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen.
I'll give you one person who actually stood up to the challenge of facing the Undertaker, and I think it helped his popularity in the back, and that's the Miz.
Yeah, true.
Because you gotta remember, the Miz
Yeah.
at one point couldn't dress in the locker room due to a chicken incident.
Thank you very much, Wrestlers Court, for that one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then he ended up having a match with the Undertaker. Undertaker respected that so much that he said, "Look, I'll handle it. Don't worry about it."
Well, remember though, Undertaker ran Wrestlers Court.
Yes, he did.
So Miz kind of got his comeuppance. Taker put him over and said, "All right, you served your penalty. You're good."
And what's funny is that the only real sentence for Wrestler's Court was just, "You got to buy Taker a bottle of Jack." That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That works.
Right.
How big of a bottle do you want?
Your penalty for me
Yes.
even being here, bottle of Jack.
Right.
I can
Bottle
do
of
that.
Jack.
And then Taker took it to the rest of the BSK crew and said, "Hey, we're drinking tonight, boys."
Oh my God, the BSK.
If my penance to you is a bottle of Jack, how big of a bottle do you want?
And what's funny is like
I'll find it tonight.
And it's kind of funny because now we're kind of making a wrestling thing out of this. But you know what's funny? A lot of people have proclaimed that there was this supposed war between BSK and the Clique, and it never was.
No, they all got along, man. They all partied together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
I was like, oh.
And to think the BSK crew had two of the big Samoans in there, man. Yoko and Quiche.
Mm-hmm.
Yoko and Quiche.
Yep.
I miss
Yokozuna and
Yokozuna.
Rikishi. Yeah, we all do.
I miss both of them, Yokozuna and Rikishi.
Yokozuna made you really believe he was afraid of caskets.
You want an Undertaker reference? This is the undefeated Undertaker going against unknown but most watched Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. We all know how that ended.
Yeah, very true.
Ooh.
Very true.
Oof.
But with all this Cowboys talk, you know why they're in such a pain?
Oh no!
Because
yes,
it is.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Yes. Yes.
That face, though, my God!
Yes.
I've never seen Dawn so happy.
That's perfect.
I'm just gonna say this, Snowman. I love you, but I freaking hate you for that.
Where's the button when I need it? That's a big old beep you.
No, Snowman.
I'm gonna get it after the show.
Snowman, praise dance. Praise dance.
Praise dance.
Praise dance.
I got you. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second here.
Hit it.
Hang on a second here. Where'd it go? Damn it. They moved everything in here again.
Blame Father O'Shaughnessy.
Oh, that explains everything. I got it. Damn it, Father. You had to put it here. I'm the one doing the stank leg right about now.
I was hoping y'all enjoy that one.
Good. Them eyes, those messed with me.
That's staying in the damn truck. I'm locking that one in the bed cover, man. That's staying in the truck.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Deets gave me the suggestion. I ran with it.
That man was like he wasn't even eating mustard. He was eating bricks of cocaine.
He was eating bricks or something.
So that's where all my cocaine went. I was wondering over here.
All of it. All of it. Between 2 people and 4 nostrils. All of it was
all
gone.
Oh, hell no!
I thought I was going crazy because I thought I heard the father then.
No, man, it's Tony Montana.
Oh. Okay, I am crazy then.
But Tony Montana's not Joe Montana. Tony Montana needs to leave the office right now.
You can't tell Tony Montana what to do. I already whooped the Don's ass for even being here.
Tony Montana versus Father O'Cochran. That's a match we do not need.
And I'll throw you out by the skin of your ass if you have any skin left. Will you get out of here? We need a break.
Yes, we do.
We need.
I need to mentally recover from that picture.
You know why? You know why we need a break? Because
you ass glutes. I'm not even the cause of this.
Listen. There's a 2-word phrase I couple with that. It's called cuteness overload. Back in a minute.
Back in 3.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The Big Ten.
You can say you're not impressed. You can say you're not happy. You can say all these things, but no, whatever the case may be, the Buckeyes are on top of the football world. And it's just where it is.
The SEC.
This proves to you how tough and how stout the SEC is. You can't take off games. I don't care if the team is unranked. You cannot take off games. This is proof right here.
Big 12.
Mike Gundy, show me something. I picked you last year, okay?
The ACC.
Start with the biggest name first. Chapel Bill now. It's no longer called Chapel Hill. It's called Chapel Bill because Bill Belichick is now the head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. The CLP rankings, do away with that.
Right.
Do away with it.
Bring down the gridiron on the Playmakers Blog Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
Cause we take this job so serious.
Hi, I'm Verde Jones, and I read audiobooks.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
You make me wonder sometimes.
Excuse me?
I said you make me wonder sometimes.
Verde Jones. We have to look.
I told y'all where that came
It
from.
was Verde Jones thing again.
It's like
31
Verde Jones.
31 after the hour. The new episode of Roots and Branches Adoption Stories is about to drop here in about 15 minutes because I forgot to put it together, and I'm going to be putting it together while I'm hosting this show. So just keep your eyes out. That's video and audio. You can catch the audio version on Spotify. As I said here before the top of the hour, and I got to make sure that I text the hostess of said show and let her know that I goofed and I forgot we started early today. Anyway,
well, now that we've got the soft open out of the way to go 3 hours Monday, put it in the schedule.
Yes, 3 hours beginning Monday, 10
Now-
a.m. Eastern time. It's permanent.
Now, throw in an audible here since we're waiting for Deb Whitkiss to hopefully join us here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's break down a little bit of the MLB since the trade deadline has come
You
and
got
gone.
the news. You throw it out there. I'll queue up a sports theme here, and we will talk about it.
Now, before we go into the trade deadline, MLB has also announced who's got the All-Star game next season.
Oh,
And it is
Wrigley Field.
Blech.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Well, I know I'm gonna be skipping that one then.
I'll pass.
All right. Now, dealing with the trade deadline, I've got every single move that was made yesterday, team by team and trade by trade.
Okay.
And we're
here
going
we
to
go.
start in Detroit, who has received Charlie Morton from Baltimore, while Baltimore has received Micah Ashman. Does this help Detroit's chances in the long haul?
Maybe.
I say so.
Maybe.
I say so.
Yeah, I think it'll benefit him. I really believe it. I really believe it will. Next one.
Arizona has shipped right-handed pitcher Shelby Miller and left-hand pitcher Jordan Montgomery to Milwaukee for cash considerations. I don't know about that one.
Which means Arizona has given up.
I mean, they did send Suarez back to Seattle. So
Arizona has officially thrown in the towel.
San Francisco has started off their trading by dealing outfielder Mike Yastrzemski to, get this, Kansas City.
They've given up. Next.
Yeah, I think they've given up too.
St. Louis sends right-hand pitcher Phil Maton to Texas for Mason Molina and Skylar Hayes.
Why? Just why?
Texas dumping off a couple of aspects to try to...
Texas is giving up. Next.
How can they give up when they're still in the chase for the pennant?
I know.
No, they're not giving up. It seems like St. Louis is starting to give up, though.
They're trying to move some pieces to get some arms.
I think they're trying to I think they're making moves so that some of their farm guys can come up.
The Athletics have sent infielder Miguel Andujar to Cincinnati, and in return have gotten right-handed pitcher Kenya Huggins. I think Oakland's decided to push the plunger because Andujar was one of their big pieces in the infield.
Yeah.
Minnesota has sent Luis Varland and infielder Ty France to Toronto for prospects Kendrys Rojas and Alan Rodon. Excuse me. Toronto bolstering up for the World Series push?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Tampa Bay has received right-hand pitcher Griffin Jacks from Minnesota for James Tibbs III.
Minnesota doesn't care.
Yeah, Minnesota's giving up.
Minnesota said, F it.
The Yankees are bolstering up their pitching staff by adding Camilo Doval from San Francisco. In return, San Fran gets infielder Jesus Rodriguez, third baseman Parks Harbor, and right-hand pitcher Tristan Vierting. Are the Yankees trying to salvage their season?
Yeah, but they're not going to.
Yeah, I think they're trying to make a last-minute push.
Kansas City still making moves. They picked up left-handed pitcher Bailey Falter from Pittsburgh. In return, Pittsburgh gets Callan Moss and Evan Sisk. More prospects on the move. Kansas City trying to make a push now?
It seems like Kansas City's trying to play 50-card pickup.
It's Kansas City. They're trying to play 60 pots of greed, and they ain't got a pot to piss in. Next.
It seems like Kansas City is trying to play 52-card pickup right now.
The White Sox jettisoned right-handed pitcher Adrian Hauser to Tampa Bay, while Tampa sends prospects Curtis Mead, Duncan Davitt, and Ben Peoples.
Depends on how the White Sox use him, but Hauser was like their ace. And they moved him.
Chicago planning for next season, perhaps?
I would think so.
I'll say the next 2 seasons.
I would think so. They're planning for down the road.
Yankees making more moves, picking up infielder Caballero. Jose Caballero from Tampa for prospective outfielder Everson Piera and a player to be named later. Again, looks like New York is really starting to try to make a push here.
Yep.
Milwaukee jettisons Nestor Cortez to San Diego for outfielder Brandon Lockridge. That's a little on the intriguing side. That's intriguing.
No. Next.
The Dodgers have sent Dustin May to the Red Sox while receiving outfielder James Tibbs III, who came over in the San Francisco deal. Does Dustin May help Boston's starting rotation?
That's a question for you.
Well, everyone else can chime in on
this. Houston this weekend. They're going to get wrecked. Next.
Honestly, I think any help that the Red Sox can get.
In all seriousness, Boston does need some arms, especially for this late season push.
And the big thing is Dustin May going to be that influential? He hasn't exactly had the best season.
No, he hasn't. And that should frighten. And if you're Boston, that should frighten you going into this stretch.
I mean, we know when Dustin May is on, when he was in Los Angeles, he was lethal. But we just haven't seen it this season.
And I'll say it again, that should frighten you.
It really should.
That should absolutely frighten the daylights out of you.
The Yankees are wheeling and dealing continuously. They sent Oswald Pereira to the Angels for Wilberton DePena and cash considerations.
What?
What else is giving up?
Well, DePena was one of their top prospects. So again, is this a push for the postseason?
Again, what?
What? The Cubs have picked up infielder Will Castro from Minnesota for relief pitcher Ryan Gallagher and Sam Armstrong.
What?
Minnesota pulling the plunger on themselves.
They traded Carlos Correa to Houston, for God's sakes.
Yeah,
they put the plunger in target fields going with it.
Arizona deals right-handed pitcher Merritt Kelly to Texas for left-handed pitcher Cole Drake, right-handed pitcher David Hagerman, and left-handed pitcher Mitch Bratt. Arizona planning for the future as well?
No, they got no future.
Oof.
Washington dealing outfielder Alex Call to the Dodgers for Eric Swan and Sean Paul-Linen. The Dodgers seem to be bolstering themselves up even more now.
Yeah.
Are they going to
Till the
be
National League
dangerous going
Championship.
into September?
And what about the Nats?
No.
I'm
They're already
actually
dangerous.
wanting to know how the Dodgers are doing without their good look charm.
Who is their good luck charm?
Gargura.
Oh.
Do you not remember when they had HoloLive night last year?
I heard about it, but I didn't pay that much attention to it because I was dealing with the pain.
Well,
of
they
being
did
a Boston
return this
fan.
year, but obviously they didn't have Gura because she left.
Yeah, she.
I would have thought they would have picked up Bibu as their mascot, but
I would love to see, if it's San Diego. I would love to see Gargura versus the chicken.
I mean, we
That
could
would
have
have been
Sammy
funny.
Kosaba.
The San Diego chicken.
Yeah.
We could have Sammy Kosaba.
Yeah, I
That
could
works.
see
You
that.
know, Gura's new form.
Yeah, true. Miami has jettisoned outfielder Jesus Sanchez to Houston for right-handed pitcher Ryan Gusto. Quit being so greedy down there, will
I play
you?
the card pot of greed.
Sanchez has a monstrous
I'm
upside.
sorry. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah,
Tell
Sanchez
him to
has
trade
a
again.
monstrous upside.
Tell them to
So
try to trade again.
Wait. What? What I miss?
Miami jettisoned Jesus Sanchez to Houston for right-handed pitcher Ryan Gusto.
Good.
Like I said, I play the card pot of greed.
I ban your card.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Houston. Why are we surprised?
Minnesota and Texas still wheeling and dealing together. Minnesota sends left-handed pitcher Daddy.
Try
Column.
again.
Daddy Column. I'm on 2.5 hour sheet. English.exe has failed horribly.
2.5 hours.
English.exe has failed horribly. Please reboot. Danny Column did, for left-handed pitcher Garrett Horn. Minnesota and Texas have been doing their thing in this trade deadline.
Collusion.
Massive collusion.
This sounds like collusion.
Baltimore selling the house. They send first baseman Ryan O'Hearn and outfielder Ramon Loreno to San Diego for a monstrous prospect package, including Boston Bateman, Cobb Hightower, infielder Victor Figueroa, Tyson Neighbors, Brandon Butterworth, and Tanner Smith.
I hate to say this because I like.
Hey, Bugs Bunny.
I hate to say this because I do like the Orioles. I think they're basically giving up too.
They pushed the plunger.
They're like, we're not winning this.
Now, here's the big thing. How big can Ryan O'Hearn be in San Diego?
He ain't.
I think he has a good upswing. I think he has a
I
good.
know he does.
I
He
think he has a
does.
good upswing.
I agree with that. He does.
The aforementioned trade between Minnesota and Houston seeing Carlos Correa come home for cash considerations and left-handed pitcher Matt Mikulski.
See, Minnesota, why'd y'all do that? Why'd y'all do that?
Yeah,
Why'd y'all
because I
do-
think
why-
Minnesota's
why'd y'all do
giving up.
that? Why'd y'all do that?
I think Minnesota gave up.
I know they gave up. It's Minnesota.
The Yankees
They gave
bolstering
up
their
if they gave up on Kirk wait a minute, that's 2 Chainz Cousins. Forget.
Yeah, forget about it. Colorado has pushed the plunger on their season because they sent Jake Bird to the Yankees for Rock Riggio and Ben Shields.
Jake Boyd.
Good old Boyd. The bird is the word. Bird. I said the bird is the word.
Don't have me play that song.
Okay, Peter Griffin.
Don't have me play that song.
Baltimore has officially pushed the plunger because they have sent Cedric Mullins to the Mets.
Oh, damn.
For right-handed pitcher Ramon Gomez, right-handed pitcher Anthony Nunez, and right-handed pitcher Chandler Marsh.
Dietz sends his thank you.
Yeah, Dietz is like, hey, we needed that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, will Cedric actually be patrolling the outfield? Because we know the Mets actually have a decent outfield behind them.
And it just got better.
Kansas City has sent catcher Freddie Furman to San Diego for right-handed pitcher Ryan Bergett and right-handed pitcher Stephen Kolek.
So they're setting up their rotation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes I forget I'm doing this while streaming.
Oh.
What did you do now?
I just got to follow.
Hey. They came to see the cute queen, see?
Yes,
I'm
they
not
did.
cute.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
you are.
No.
Yes.
No.
The Yankees pitching, bolstering their pitching staff, adding David Bednar.
Are you having trouble over there?
2.5 hours of sleep. Caffeine ain't helping.
Just when you have to question if Jen is cute, just remember Daniel Bryan's chant.
Yes. What?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Pittsburgh in return gets catcher and cornerman Robert.
It's Pittsburgh.
Rafael Flores, catcher Edglin Perez, and outfielder Brian Sanchez.
It's Pittsburgh. Who cares?
It's the pirate. It's the Pirates.
Texas wheeling and dealing, sending Cody Hauer to Detroit for cash considerations. Looks like Detroit's bullpen is starting to bolster up a little bit as well, because they also made a deal with Cleveland to get Paul Sewald for cash considerations.
Don't you say Paul Skeens, man.
That's not
if
bad.
Paul Skeens came from Pittsburgh to Detroit, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll put it this way. Pittsburgh is to baseball as Seattle is to football.
Purgatory.
Yeah, exactly.
Minnesota looked like they've been selling Minnesota done sold the farm because they sent Brock Stewart to the Dodgers for outfielder James Outman.
Why would you? Well, like I said, Minnesota's giving up. The Twinkies have given up.
The Twinkies are done for.
You want to know how we can also tell the Twinkies are done for? They sent Harrison Bader to Philadelphia.
Exactly. And JJ says his thank you.
Outfielder Henry Mendez and relief pitcher Jeremy Vloria.
Oh my God, Dietz.
I hate you, Dietz. I am getting completely bullied. Is this the right to becoming part of this podcast? Like the new person gets bullied.
Like I said, I said in your chat, welcome to the crew.
Hey, I get bullied all the time.
I did not sign up to be bullied like this.
I love
it's not bullying when it's part of the indoctrination, man. I mean, that's just what we do around here. I took a whole bunch of crap my first time.
So we keep calling you cute because it's the truth.
It's not true, though.
It is
Yes,
true.
it
is.
No.
And let's see. Again, Detroit making deals, adding right-handed pitcher Kyle Finnegan from Washington, sending Josh Randall and R.J. Sales to Washington.
Walla Walla, Washington. That's all I got to say about that.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
As we discussed yesterday, San Diego getting Mason Miller and J.P. Sears. Oakland getting shortstop Leo DeVries, pitcher Braden Nett, pitcher Henry Baez, and pitcher Edneil Nunez.
What was that? Who?
Doesn't matter because it's Oakland.
Yeah, basically. It's
and Cleveland breaking the ice, sending Shane Bieber to Toronto, for Cal Stevens.
Ooh.
Ouch, jeez. Ouch, jeez. Oof. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Target field got rated worse than a target during a protest rally. Ouch.
Target field got rated worse than Vishojo's offices.
Ouch.
They done
Okay,
pushed the
dog. I
clicker on
see
that
you.
bitch and said, boom.
I see you, dog. Woof.
Yeah. 4 letters, 1 word. That's literally every trade that happened at the deadline.
Wow.
Now, who do we got winning the trade deadline and who do we got losing?
Won't know until October 1st.
Yeah, it's going to take a while to see if these teams gel and if they actually fix the holes that a lot of these teams had before the trade deadline.
Better question is who underperformed?
Still won't know until October 1st.
I'm going to say Arizona.
Well, they did sell the house, same with Minnesota. But honestly, I'm going to be a homer, but it's probably going to be it's the truth. Boston underwhelmed in this trade deadline. Only adding 2 pieces, one of them being Dustin May, when we've had issues with offense and issues with relievers.
Yeah.
We
So
could have done a
basically-
whole lot more, but yet again, all we really did was add Dustin May.
So you just added like some depth, but didn't add anything towards the bats or in terms of pitching.
Yeah, we added somebody that can go 6 or 7 if he's on it in his day, but nothing behind that and nothing for the offense, really. I'm not liking that.
I mean, White Sox didn't do much either, but they don't really have a lot of value, so they can only, deal what they can.
I mean, the only big piece that they had of value that they could have dealt was Lou Bob, and he's sticking around, so.
Right.
He's going to get healthy, and he's going to be their centerpiece. They believe in him. They absolutely believe in him. So they're going to keep that. They're going to keep it the way that it is.
Mhm.
For right now and for the foreseeable future. All right, we got another break. Wait, no, we don't. We don't have another break. You know what? I haven't heard from Deb. Hold on a minute. Live research here, folks.
Okay.
While we're doing that, the Dallas Wings face the Indiana Fever tonight.
Which means Snowman's got a date with the microphone tonight.
Which means you've got a double header if you plan on doing Houston, Boston.
Yep, I've got a dual call tonight.
You know what? While we're waiting on Deb, Vic,
Yes.
roll the update.
Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure, let's go ahead and get the update started, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Snowman SeatGeek Scoreboard Cutie Queen update.
Hey, I'll roll with that. I'll roll with that. I've got the starting pitchers lined up. Vic, run down the scores from yesterday because
All right.
there wasn't that many of them.
There was only 3. The first one is the Yankees beating the Rays 7-4. The Braves, in a really high-scoring game, take down the Reds 12-1, which is more than what 12-11. Excuse me. And then after that, the Mariners blanked the Rangers 6-0, which is why the Rangers are dealing with the Twins.
Exactly.
Today, the games go this way. At 11:40 a.m., you have the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Atlanta Braves again. Who's on the bump?
We got the 4-7 Bryce Elder versus the 8-8 Brady Singer. And remember, everybody, tomorrow night's game is going to be played at Bristol Motor Speedway.
The lovable losers. The Chicago Scrubs. The Chicago Cubs are hosting the Baltimore Orioles at Wrigley Field at 1:20 p.m. Who's on the hill?
4-1 Trevor Rogers going for Baltimore, while the 4-3 Cade Horton goes for the Cubs.
At 5:45 p.m., we start the evening slate with the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Who's on the bump for these two teams?
7-4 Jose Quintana for Milwaukee, while it's the 7-10 Mitchell Parker for Washington.
JJ's favorite team, the Philadelphia Phillies, are going to be taking on the Detroit Tigers, and that is in Philadelphia. Who's on the bump for these
The
teams.
6-10 Jack Flaherty will be taking the ball for Detroit, while Philadelphia will be countering with the 8-4 Ranger Suarez.
Two teams that I'm looking closely into at 6:07 p.m. They do battle: the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Who's on the hill?
It's the 4-9 Michael Wacha for the Royals. The Blue Jays have yet to announce because of all these deals they've been making.
At 6:10 p.m., we have the Who Gives a Blank game of the day with the Cleveland Guardians and the Minnesota Twinkies. Who's on the hill?
10-5 Joe Ryan for Minnesota. The 6-4 Gavin Williams going for the dumpster fire that is the Guardians.
The Dogs' favorite team, the Boston Red Sox, are taking on the Houston Astros. I believe someone will be looking into that game. Who's on the hill at 6:10 p.m.?
The 9-5 Hunter Brown versus the 1-0 Cooper Criswell.
The Deets Crew, the New York Mets, hosting the Giants at 6:10 p.m. And that is in New York.
The 9-5 Robbie Ray being countered by the 7-4 David Peterson.
The Big Apple Yankees do battle at 6:10 p.m. as they go down to Miami, take on the Fish. The Miami Marlins on the hill.
The 11-7 Carlos Rodon versus the 5-2 Jansen Junk.
The Dodgers go down to Florida, take on them Tampa Bay Rays. Who's on the hill for these two at 6:35 p.m.?
The first ballot Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw at 4-2 for Los Angeles. Shane Baz will be countering before the Rays at 8-7.
The second of the Who Gives a Blank game of the day is at 7:10 p.m., and that is the Colorado Rockies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Who's on the hill?
The 5-9 Andrew Henney going for the Pirates, and the 4-10 Antonio Senzantala going for the Colorado Rockies.
The Windy City White Sox go to California to take on the Angels. Who's on the hill for those two teams?
With all the dealings the White Sox have been doing, they have not announced their starter yet, but Los Angeles will be throwing the 2-6 Tyler Anderson.
The Red Boys of St. Louis, the Cardinals, at 8:40 p.m. will be going to San Diego to take on the Chickens. I mean the San Diego Padres. Who's on the hill?
The 6-8 Matthew Liberatore for the Redbirds, while the whole cockiness that is countered by the 10-3 Nick Pavetta.
And the third and final game, well, actually the third game of the Who Gives a Blank division shows the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Oakland A's at 9:05 p.m., and that is in Oakland.
Sacramento, but who gives a crap because no one's announced their starter yet. Move on.
All right, and finally, another game in the Who Gives Blank division. The Texas Rangers take on the Seattle Mariners at 9:10 because we know the Mariners are going to lose to the Astros again. Go ahead.
This may be an interesting divisional matchup because it could end up determining who actually ends up winning the division. The 7-6 Jack Leiter for Texas versus the 3-4 Logan Gilbert for Seattle.
That's a series I'm going to keep my eyes on because I will have a Saturday doubleheader, baseball doubleheader, Stros and Red Sox, and then Rangers and Mariners. And tonight, I have a simultaneous call between the Indiana Fever and the Dallas Wings. They will start 20 minutes after the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros get started. Now, I haven't done a commercial pack yet for the third hour, but Deb has just confirmed. We will wait for her to pop in. So we're going to take about 3 minutes, and when y'all get back, Deb Witkiss.
And let me go ahead and close this out then. That will be the team. That'll be the division of who loses to the Astros. Anyway, those are your scores. Those are your matchups, and that has been your Snowman SeatGeek scoreboard Cutie Queen update. Brought to you by SeatGeek, where fans can fan. We're back in 3.
Don't forget to use code Snowman for.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The Big Ten.
You can say you're not impressed. You can say you're not happy. You can say all these things, but no, whatever the case may be, the Buckeyes are on top of the football world. And it's just where it is.
The SEC.
This proves to you how tough and how stout the SEC is. You can't take off games. I don't care if the team is unranked. You cannot take off games. This is proof right here.
Big 12.
Mike Gundy, show me something. I picked you last year, okay?
The ACC.
Start with the biggest name first. Chapel Bill now. It's no longer called Chapel Hill. It's called Chapel Bill because Bill Belichick is now the head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. The CLP rankings, do away with that.
Right.
Do away with it.
Bring down the gridiron on the Playmakers Blog Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
Cause we take this job so serious.
Hi, I'm Verde Jones, and I read audiobooks.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
What in the all type of blue hell indeed.
Especially that seal.
That damn seal.
And
I want you guys to give me a bit because I'm cooking something right now. I just got given a great idea.
Oh no.
is that why I smell bacon all of a sudden around here?
That ain't the only reason.
What are you doing?
Me?
I'm looking outside right now to make sure I don't see flying couches.
Or box sticks.
No, trust me.
cooking
You guys are gonna love me for this.
I'm not cooking anything yet.
I was about to say you're full of crap.
Me.
Like I said,
I just need to like hide this room when on my stream. But promise me, I'm cooking. Trust me on this.
well, I'm not cooking anything
Bull.
yet.
The whole in says Oakland, Sacramento. more of those names that to be used according to what Fisher told broadcasters. But who gives a crap? I agree.
I agree with that.
Well, that's because John Fisher's a numbskull.
It should be in Oakland and stay in Oakland.
By the way, we do have a milestone because it was 29 years ago today on a broken freaking neck.
No.
Kurt Angle won his 2 gold medals.
Yep. Kurt Angle won his 2 gold medals.
On a broken freaking neck.
With a legit broken neck.
A legit broken neck.
Oh, it's true.
Shout out to the Hall of Famer.
It's true.
Shout out to the Hall of Famer.
It's
Now,
all true.
It's kind of fun. Uh-oh.
Speaking of something being true.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Give me the tank.
Oh, no.
Bubba.
Hank, come on in.
I'll tell you what. Camera.
All right. Nope. Leave it here.
Okay.
Someone asked me if I wanted to go take a peek at the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I said no.
Which Hall of Fame are we talking about?
Pro
NFL.
football.
Oh, okay.
Because the Hall of Fame game was yesterday.
And since the Hall of Fame game was indeed yesterday,
and the Lions got smoked.
It was waiting for us, so I'll make this quick. I would love to visit the Hall of Fame,
and take it all in, but I will not for one reason. Roger Craig
was not in it.
Roger Craig is not properly inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Soapbox.
So, and I'll stay on this soapbox.
I want you
I don't
to.
care
I want
how
you
many
to.
press passes I'm offered. I don't care. Well, I do care about the food. I'll take in the food. So I'm a foodie. I don't care about that. But
exactly,
I won't completely reject the Hall of Fame and its ceremonies because I've always wanted to see it. But
you're
I
still
won't be emotionally. I will be
invested.
upset with it, and I won't be as emotionally invested with it until they correct one oversight, and that is the proper election of the first running back in pro football history with a 1,000 season.
Yep.
If you can celebrate Christian McCaffrey doing it,
it should
you can
be
celebrate
Roger Craig
Marshall. If you even better, if you can celebrate Marshall Faulk,
Mm-hmm.
who repeated the feat, didn't start it first, but repeated it.
Right.
If you can give him a Hall of Fame nod, you can do the same for Roger Craig.
Mm-hmm.
Because Roger Craig was the first one to do it. And oddly enough, it came against your Cowboys, Victor, in 1985.
And I can't get mad at that. I mean, Roger Craig is Roger Craig. I can't get mad of him doing his thing.
And by the way, Pro Football Hall of Fame, you want to add a stat to that season? Not only did he become the first with 1,000 season, he led the NFL in receptions, 92 of them. So don't tell me ever Roger Craig ain't worthy of the Hall of Fame. As far as I'm concerned, he's and by the way, you want to add watch out now. You want to add 3 other things to his candidacy for the Hall of Fame: Super Bowl 19, Super Bowl 23, and Super Bowl 24. Oh, by the way, in 1988, he was the Offensive Player of the Year. Do I need to go on? I won't, because we got someone waiting for us.
Here we go.
So one day I'll see it. One day I'll take it in. I'll take it to the Hall of Fame game as a member of the working press.
But to the correct the error, you're
But
not
until they correct not only the error of Roger Craig, but also John Taylor, Richmond Webb. They're doing they're doing it with Sterling Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Sterling Sharp should have been in.
Yeah, he should have.
Okay? But
and
until you correct it,
him being in now.
I think you're all about to hate me for this.
Not yet. Not yet. But until you correct your error with Richmond Webb, until you correct your error with John Taylor, and until you correct your error with Roger Craig, this soapbox stays under me. Close the tank.
Now I believe it is time to bring in Emmy Award-winning producer and host of the Blonde Blitz here on Snowman Multimedia, and joining us Fridays for our football predictions, ladies and gentlemen, the Philadelphia Eagles fan we all know and love, Deb Whitkus.
Even I know, everybody. And look, and I will say this: the most beautiful and the most fantastic Eagles fan I know, and that says a lot because I'm a Cowboy fan. So
that's huge.
Have you come off the high of the Super Bowl yet?
But before you haven't.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get off that high. You know what I mean?
She's never gonna get off that high, and I'm gonna increase it by doing this.
Here we go.
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly.
Even Cannoli's getting
Cannoli.
excited.
I heard Cannoli.
Yeah.
Woo!
There it is.
I think somebody got excited when they heard that song.
Yeah, Cannoli's good. He's getting a little weight. He's been traveling a lot. We've just been in 4 cities in 4 days. So
road tripping.
Camps. Yeah.
I thought I traveled a lot when I was doing play-by-play live and in person, which I will get back to doing. It's a football Friday. Deb Whitkus is with us, and Victor will open the floor. Go ahead, Victor.
Okay, so I gotta ask, Deb, what are your thoughts on the new pieces that were brought in, both in free agency as well as the draft for the Eagles? What do you think is like some of the ones who are going to stick and the ones that might go by the wayside?
I mean, obviously Campbell's going to stick. He's doing great at training camp. Yeah, I mean, as far as I don't even know. Like, honestly, I don't have the roster in front of me. I was up. I'm actually covering the All-American Bowl. And the first Australian All-American was just named last night, and of course Australia is like how many hours away from us? So I was
about 12 or 13.
Exactly. So I was up till about 1 a.m.
we get it. You get it.
Yeah, I was like,
why do you think I've been pounding caffeine all morning?
Right? Oh my goodness. No, I mean, I think.
Hey, Deb, let's tell you something. Let's tell you something.
Right? No, exactly. Totally. What does it say on there?
This is my wife got this from her job, so I kind of swiped it and I filled it with caffeine.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I love my caffeine.
I'll give one backup question because I do want to get your thoughts on this.
Sure.
Terry McLaurin might not be watching anymore.
You
I am
knew you'd get me here.
I'm afraid. Does he land in Philly?
Oh my God, I would die. I literally would be dead. If Terry McLaurin came to Philly, I think I would pass out. Like I wouldn't be able to contain my excitement.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know how much I love Terry McLaurin. I always say Commanders are number 2 because of that. And I know it's super weird. Again, how many times have I said this to have, my number 2 is in the same division.
Right.
But oh my God. No, and I read obviously the reports yesterday that he's asked for a trade. I don't think the Commanders are going to give it to him. They would be stupid to, give that to him.
I wouldn't.
Agreed.
But if they also have to pay the man what he's worth. All these guys are getting big paychecks now. And I mean, Terry McLaurin is one of the best wide receivers in the league. And pay that man and let him play.
Yeah. And I wondered if is there some issue between him and Jaden, because there wasn't a lot of targets between Terry and Jaden Daniels. So I was wondering if that could have been an issue. But I mean,
I don't think so. I mean, I still think there was enough. You know what I mean? I think he went to, how do you not go to McLaurin?
Right.
Exactly.
I even said earlier that even if you had Dak in there, Dak would at least be a little more confident throwing the football.
The Commanders are going to obviously lose a huge weapon if they let him go. And then do they let him go to a rival? Like the Super Bowl champ, I do not see it happening, but oh my God, it would be amazing.
I mean, the fact is that Terry's been linked to coming actually here to New England. So, I mean, could that truly be a possibility for him?
I heard that too. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Patriots could use them for sure.
We were having some fun earlier in the show about who could be potentially throwing to Terry McLaurin. I think he's either going to stay in Washington, stay with the Redskins, like you said, Deb, or
I love that you just said Redskins. Hysterical.
I've always
do you?
He's
they will be the Redskins till we die.
Listen, I got gray in my. I've been saying Redskins since my dad introduced me to football. I'm going to say Redskins until this entire set of hair here turns gray. I'm grandfathered in. I'll say Commanders if I have to, but it's always hail to the Redskins for me.
Yeah,
but, I mean, there's the song, hail to the Commanders doesn't have the same ring to it,
right?
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, more on that in a moment. We were having some fun earlier, but we said the two most likely scenarios is that he stays in Washington or he goes to New England. And I agree with you, Deb, that Washington would be stupid to grant his trade request. Part A and part B, not pay him,
dude.
But in all kind of silliness, if that were to happen, then they do let him walk. The first name, the first two names that came out of my mouth that could be thrown to McLaurin: Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy.
Quit being greedy.
Names that came out of my mouth.
I mean,
quit being so greedy.
And look what Dee's put in the chat. That's rude. I would
This should
not.
trade him to the Bears.
I would not. I would not punish Terry that way. I would
Bears.
Poor Bears.
I mean, the Bears already screwed themselves over financially with DJ Moore. So I mean, come on, here, let's be real.
Yeah.
And they backed it up by backing up the bring short for Caleb Williams.
I also seriously consider maybe Terry going to the Colts, considering that
They do. Yeah. Well, the Colts need a quarterback first of all.
I'm not going to argue.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue, and Matt Taylor wouldn't argue with you either, because we don't know who's going to be their starter going into week one.
Probably gonna be Dan.
Half the folks I've spoken to, half of my insiders say it's AR and it's not even close. The other half say it's Daniel Jones. It's not even close.
I think it's gonna be Danny. I think
it'll be Daniel Jones.
Should be Daniel Jones.
I think it will be Daniel Jones, because Daniel Jones, well, one, he had Saquon Barkley in New York. Secondly, he has that same kind of weapon in Jonathan Taylor. And he's got a better offense around him. I mean, hell, you got one of the best offensive linemen in the league, and Quentin Nelson, who just signed an extension with the Colts. So he has more of a line in front of him.
Not to mention that AR has proven in the past couple of seasons he can't stay healthy.
Exactly. And that's the biggest problem I have with Anthony Richardson. I've said it so many times here. Deb, the first
I think he's
time we
probably
talked-
reading a defense too, to be honest.
You can see it.
Yeah.
He gets.
He's a great athlete, and man, he can throw bombs down that field. But he has to be, first of all, healthy enough to do it, and second of all, read that defense. Yeah.
He's not only be healthy, not only read a defense, but exercise a little patience in the pocket.
Yeah, that's true.
Because every time he climbs the pocket, he gets so scared that the defense is going to come after him, and the offensive line is trying to do their job. Right? He gets so scared when he climbs the pocket, he just finds a way out and he takes off. Can't do that, especially when your weapons are trying to get open for you.
Happy feet
down the field.
Exactly.
Happy feet. So it's my opinion that Daniel Jones should be given the keys right now. He should be given the keys of the offense.
Give him the keys and have AR sit back and like take and at least learn a little bit. So he might have gotten thrown in too early.
Yeah, he got thrown in
I think they all
immediately
do.
right after he got thrown in immediately after they drafted him.
Now, guys,
So did Jaden Daniels, and look how he.
Yeah.
Well, Jaden Daniels has the newest version of the Hogs in front of him. Look at this.
and Washington had no options because they had nobody.
No, they had nothing.
They had no options, and then but the thing is, and I said this on other shows. Yep, I've said this on other shows, and I'll say it here once again. The Redskins got it right.
They did.
Put a new version of the Hogs in front of him.
Because I was gonna say, do you really trust Jaden Daniels to learn under Sam Howell?
No.
No.
God,
Where
no.
is Sam? Where is Sam right now?
Seattle.
Seattle, yeah, he's
That's
in
right.
Seattle.
That's right. That's right.
Now, guys, we've talked about this shortly after the draft happened on who ended up having an underwhelming draft and whose draft is going to over deliver.
Yeah.
Deb, what's your take? Who underwhelmed and who's going to over deliver?
I don't even. You're bringing me back to the draft. Oh my god!
Well,
I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
I mean, we are talking OTAs here, so I mean, there is a little performance going on.
Oh my god! Like, I think Jackson Dart, if he play, I think Jackson Dart's going to play. I think he's going to actually over deliver. I liked him a lot at the combine, and I think some people are underestimating what he can do. I think Brian Daboll's solid, and I think he's going to do well this season. I know, like, Russell's there, Jameis Winston's there, but I think Jackson Dart's going to be the star of the season.
Yeah.
Here's the backup question: Do you start him week 1?
Absolutely not. No.
I'll ask the question. What
Russell Wilson's going to start week 1?
Okay, that would be a smart move.
That is
smart.
smart.
Russell Wilson start.
It's
Now,
limited.
speaking of quarterback issues, and I hate to bring this down because we're having so much fun here.
What happened to the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Beat me to it.
I mean,
I've never seen a team just throw in the towel at the draft.
I mean, we all know that they shoved a $200 roll of quarter up their own ass to get doggone Aaron Rodgers.
why, and they waited and waited and waited, and I was like, are they going for Kirk Cousins at this point? Because he's that's going to be left.
Who was not Deb? Who was not mentioned in the Steelers quarterback conversation? Who was not? Who was not
That's
mentioned?
true.
Okay, everybody.
Who was available? Not everybody.
Everybody that was available was mentioned in the Pittsburgh Steelers conversation, and the Steelers screwed it up even worse by waiting for him.
They waited the entire time.
Waited a long time.
Tomlin lost more hair waiting around for Rodgers. Let's be real.
I love Tomlin. I don't know what he's doing right now.
I don't think Tomlin knows what he's doing either.
I do like Mason Rudolph. I like that he's back but I mean, he's not a QB1. So
okay, backup question: is this Tomlin's last season in Pittsburgh if things go south?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yep.
You're ding ding ding. I think it's Brian Dable's last season too. If things go south with the Giants as well.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart might just save Dable.
The same way Daniel Jones. The same way Daniel Jones did 3 years ago, because Dable was on the hot seat, then Daniel Jones got hot, led the Giants to the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
If the Steelers do not make the playoffs, not only part A do you get rid of Mike Tomlin, but part B do you blow it up?
Yeah, you have to, right? I mean, Tomlin has to be on the hot seat at this point. I think they'll win the first game. I think it'll be a big thing. I feel like they're going to win the first one, and then it's just going to go downhill from there. It was kind of like what happened. Was it last season with the Saints when they demolished?
They won their first game by 20 plus points, and then it just went downhill.
Down.
And then the bottom fell out. Yeah.
You know the game, Victor and I talked about this. You know the game that would be perfect for Tomlin's downfall him being shown the door? Week 8. Against the Bears.
Yeah, the Bears win against the Steelers. Because if the Bears win against the Steelers, I think that's when Tomlin is gone.
You think they'll do it during season?
Yeah, because if you lose to Chicago, you're done.
I mean, how would you explain a loss to the Chicago Bears?
Yeah.
That's like trying to explain the dumpster fire that is Cleveland.
Right.
Yeah, that's Cleveland's worse than the Bears. Even that's true.
Speaking of which, what do you think about Shadors, and when will he actually get the keys to start in Cleveland?
Oh, jeez.
I don't think ever. I don't see it happening.
Snowman said the exact same thing when I asked him the same question.
I think he's going to get traded. I don't think he's going to stay there. I can feel it with every bone in my body.
So you think they just jettison him immediately because they don't want to deal with the headache of Prime?
Right, that's what it is. Yeah, that's why he. I mean, and that's exactly why.
You know what? I think that I think that too. I mean, he fell to even with all the hype, he fell to the 5th round.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was self-inflicted, though. That was self-inflicted by his own doing because
he didn't put in the work.
It's not just that. I heard that the interview sessions that he had were horrendous, very egotistical, very self-absorbed. He didn't really make himself appealing to anybody that he talked to.
No.
I also heard, though, and this is from an industry insider, that a lot of the clubs didn't want to deal with his father. That was the main reason. And yes, he blew the interviews too, but that was actually from a source, and I can't say who. But
unfortunately, I think that's more of Dion rubbing off on him than anything else.
Well, it could be that, but as I said before, there's kind of a difference between, like, when it comes to Dion. Dion has already put down the work for his legacy. You know, him being one of the top return man and stuff like that. But the thing is, like, how do you not instill in your son humility? I guess you guys say he didn't have any himself, but it's just kind of weird.
But it was different with Dion, as you said, Victor. He put in the work, he put in the time, he put in the study, and he got better. Shador Sanders did not.
Now the question is, who's going to give him the opportunity to get better? Because if
I
it's
could
not
see him-
Cleveland, who
I
is
could
it?
See him in Dallas, to be honest. And I don't know why I just said that, but I.
That's a curse. That's a curse.
I don't know.
Well-
I feel like he needs to be somewhere big, like somewhere
Wait a
in the
minute.
lights or like.
Wait, she did not say Dallas.
Yes,
I don't know
she
why.
did.
I mean, Jack ain't doing anything, so.
I mean,
Oh!
she's not wrong. I can't even argue that. I was gonna say Miami. I was gonna say Miami because at least you give Tua someone to back you
That's
up.
true.
No, I don't think he'll fit in Miami.
I don't know.
A lot of people were saying that Shador would be would probably land in Dallas because of the history between them. But then you have to deal with the fact that Jarrell and Dion trying to make decisions together is not a good idea.
That too. Yeah. Well,
That
Dion
would-
anywhere is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's face it. I mean, any of the 32 teams, it's going to be. It'll be difficult.
Yeah.
We
To
Dean's
say
also
the
another
least.
one. Dean's also another one that a lot of people are talking about. What about Vegas?
Vegas, yeah, that's actually, I could see him there too. It needs to be somewhere that has like a big reputation. I feel like that's where he would fit in. So yeah, I agree with the Raiders. I agree with Dallas. Oh, we lost Brian.
Yeah, I think he's having a technical issue right now.
Yeah, there was a bit of lag on his feed.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think there's something going on.
We can still hear him though, but just he lost lag in the feed.
Yeah, he just bailed out, so he'll probably be back in a minute.
So does Cleveland just break apart from the country and just sink into the Ohio River, or what happens to them?
I don't know. We'll see this season. Probably not a bad idea though. I feel bad that I'm like so busting up Browns.
The Browns will brown.
It's the
look at their new jersey. It's all brown.
If that doesn't make a comparison to something we say a lot off the air, then what does?
The Browns brown.
That Browns team is looking like they're going to end up driving UPS trucks all year.
What about Seattle?
Oh God, Seattle's a mortal enemy of mine because they're in the same division, and I wouldn't wish that on Seattle.
I'm interested to see what Cup does in Seattle. Like he's back home.
Yep.
That's I think would be the big thing for him because honestly, the way Cooper goes, I think that whole team is going to go.
That's what I'm saying too. I think he's going to rally, and I think Seattle's going to have a better season than we think that they will.
Yeah, I think
a little time for a comeback for them with Cup. I'm still so bummed that he's not with the Rams. To be honest, I've been at Rams training camp several days, and it's super weird not to see him out there. But
yeah, it's weird not to see him out there running around, running routes and everything like that. What's the feeling in Rams camp without Cooper Kupp there?
I mean, Devontae's now a Ram, so Devontae Adams. So really, I mean, it's like a veteran left, a veteran came. They're Puka's doing great.
Hey, Puka is Puka, okay? Love Puka Nacua.
And I actually, one of the presses, I wanted to ask Puka, do you feel any added pressure now that Cup is gone? Someone got to it before me, but and he just said no, and he actually said that his role in the locker room hasn't changed, in the wide receiver room too. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to say Cup's not missed because he absolutely is, but the Rams are looking like fire. And even with Stafford gone, to be honest, Jimmy Garoppolo's taking it over. Stetson Bennett looks great out there. Dresser Wynn is even impressing me. So yeah, I mean Jimmy G looks really good.
It's good to see him back off of all the injuries that he had to fight the last two and a half seasons, and to see him leading the way in camp. Deb and I talked off the air. It's Niners and Rams for the NFC West. It's just going to depend on which game decides it. Will it be the first one in week 5? Because we can get a gauge on these two teams in week 5. And it's always been the 49ers and the Rams since 2019. Even when the Rams fell out of the
Niners got to stay healthy. That's their only.
That's been the biggest bugaboo for San Francisco, and not just in this time,
even in the Montana days, because remember we lost Montana for a little bit. We lost Steve Young. They got to stay healthy. If they stay healthy, they should
They'll
win.
run away.
And I think with their easier schedule that they have,
Mm-hmm.
in combination with them staying healthy, yeah, they have it.
Yeah.
The Rams have
It's gonna
definitely
be-
harder
But
schedule.
it's gonna be fun. But it's gonna be fun to see how the 49ers and the Rams play each other,
Mhm.
and because it's fierce. These two teams, they know they're the top. They know they're the two top dogs in the division.
Yep.
And they've been putting on a.
No one is caring about the Arizona Cardinals.
No one
at
cares
all.
about Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Seattle's in purgatory right now.
Forever and ever.
Right.
Forever and ever. And the two teams that rule the West are the 49ers and the Rams. It's just going to depend. 1 year, a couple years in a row at San Francisco, and a couple years in a row it's the Rams. It's like it's. And I say this jokingly, they made an agreement saying, "Look, we'll hand you the division for a couple of years. Just let us sneak in as a wild card, and then we'll flip. The script." But it's going to be fun seeing those two because these are going to be two of the best offenses in the league. Also, Deb.
Absolutely, I agree. Well, and I have to be honest, the Rams are coming for the Eagles too.
Yes, they are.
I literally was interviewing Jared Verse, defensive rookie of the year, and he was like, game 3, because I was like, oh, you guys look great at OTAs. I was there, blah blah blah. He's like, thank you. He's like, yeah, we're working towards. He's like, we're really looking forward to that game 3. And in my head, I didn't realize that was the Eagles because I would have spoken up. And it was after that I realized he meant the Eagles, and I was like, oh, like missed opportunity there.
Right.
And, yeah, they're coming. They're coming for that game.
That is all right.
I just think because the Eagles look great too. So I was at Eagles training camp as well. So I saw them out in the field too. They look hot.
Was it
Their
fun
defense
watching the
is
Eagles? Was it fun? Was it fun watching your Eagles in training camp?
This is my
Was
first
it
training
fun?
camp. My first training camp with the Eagles. I was so excited to be there.
Nice.
I barely made it. I had a 4-hour delay and I almost missed it. But no, it was great to see. Little different from like the Rams and the Chargers training camps. There's more going on at the same time. At the end, media was kind of like a free-for-all at the end there. I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh my goodness, like everyone media just kind of like disperses and you kind of just go up to players and you can just talk to them. And I was like, whoa, I wasn't ready for that. Like that's like a huge no, Rams and Chargers. Like you just do the pressers and that's it. Like the athletes just walk off the field. But no, everyone, I mean, Hurts look great. Defense looks really good. I was looking a lot at the O-line, watching them because I was interviewing Mulata and Lincoln for a special report I'm doing for Sports Illustrated. So I was kind of focused a little bit more on them than I was like the wide receivers and the quarterbacks. And such. But even Jordan mentioned how the defense is, it's really on their toes this season. And I was like, well, it's the number 1 defense in the league, and you guys are the number 1 offense. So,
Right.
But yeah, he specifically was like, the defense is giving us a workout. Like he said those words.
Now, dealing with Baltimore, since you were talking about them a few minutes ago, my one question is, will Derrick Henry get treat fitty in a game this season, or is Lamar going to Lamar?
I was going to say, do the Ravens get it right?
I think the Ravens are going to get it. Yeah, I think the Ravens are going to get it right this season. I mean, you got Derrick Henry too.
Exactly, which means you turn and give the ball to Derrick Henry 30 times a game.
Just give him the ball. You're good.
Listen, you tell Lamar Jackson, look, we got the best weapon as a running back. All you have to do is turn and give him the ball 30 times, because we've seen it throughout the course of every single game that we've seen him play. He may get 2 or 3 yards a pop, like throughout the first quarter, but when the second quarter, it's on.
The floodgates open.
I mean, and I like Zay Flowers a lot too. I think Zay's going to have a good season as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of good, let's go back to San Francisco for a minute. Bryce Huff comes over to San Francisco, and when that news broke, the first thing out of my mouth was Nick Bosa has a partner now.
Mm-hmm. How old is Nick Bosa now? I love Nick Bosa, by the way.
28.
He's like he's only 28.
Oh, 28?
He's only 28. I'm thinking he's like 35.
That's what I thought. At least 33.
Just because he's so good and he's been in the league, so and you just hear his name all the time.
He's
So I
been
feel
doing
like
it for so long.
He's the Millennium Man.
Wow. He's so good.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
But
the NFC West is
28.
doomed.
And you got to think about it. Bosa in 2020 suffered a major injury.
Right.
He will be 28 in October.
I was saying the NFC West is doomed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they finally have a replacement for Eric Armstead.
Mhm.
When you pair Bryce Huff with Nick Bosa, you
Mhm.
got trouble.
Yep.
Lots of it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what San Francisco does this season. I was actually, I mean, I know I'm a huge Eagles fan, and you knew San Fran was going to be one you had to get through as well as the Lions, but
Yeah.
I was upset that they didn't, that the injuries just took them off the map last season.
Yeah.
It just wasn't fair.
Man. I know, man.
How
I was
does
looking
it
forward
fare?
to seeing Mahomes and Purdy go at it again in New Orleans, and then we just got hit with a flood of injuries.
Yeah.
We got hit with a flood of injuries, but they're healthy. They're back. They're solving their receiving core. Don't get it twisted. They're going to find a way to pay Juwan Jennings because Juwan Jennings is in camp. They're going to find a way to pay him the same way they found a way to pay Brandon Ayuk. But my biggest star right now goes to Ricky Pearsall. Ricky Pearsall, I believe, until Ayuk gets fully back from his injury, is going to be wide receiver 1. He's going to have to. He has to be.
Yep.
Chris Deeds joins us in the chat. Bosa has had 2 significant injuries. Don't forget the ACL he had at Ohio State, which is so true. That's why it seems older. He's had to deal with 2 major injuries.
Yeah.
Like 28. What?
He will be 28 in October.
So I gotta ask a question before you say anything, dog.
Okay.
Week 1, game 1. How bad is this gonna hurt, Deb?
The troll job game to open the season.
The troll game.
I don't even think Dallas should show up.
I said that. I said that too. Like just
Sorry,
forfeit
had to be
that game.
said.
Just forfeit that game. Just forfeit. it.
Victor, what did you say? We shouldn't even get on the plane.
No.
Because
Leave it
when we did the oh, Jen, you're not right for
Everyone
that.
thought
What?
Someone redeemed that in their stream, by the way.
I didn't put it on myself. It was redeemed.
Okay.
Everyone basically said I was overreacting when I said that the schedule makers were actively trolling the Cowboys.
Vic,
Yeah.
I told you Roger Goodell just played
huge
Madden and hit
Bible.
randomize the schedule.
Game 1, ring night.
Ring night in
You
Philadelphia.
hang the banner, and you get your rings, and then you decide to just kick the teeth in of the Dallas Cowboys.
Like
How bad is this gonna hurt?
It's gonna hurt pretty bad.
It's gonna be bad.
I mean, Philadelphia, like I said, is going to put their Iron Sheik boots on and just nail you right with the tip of it in the ribs.
And those boots are curved. The tip of those boots are curved.
I know
folks.
they are.
They're just gonna use the rings, and that's all they need.
Leaving them
Literally.
input straight on the helmet and the
Because
crack.
the rings have wings.
I saw that. That's actually pretty
Those are the
badass.
You
for a
use
ring.
rings and fly down the field.
Those are the coolest Super Bowl rings I've ever seen.
And things, it's like I'm just gonna get. The thing is that Friday, I don't know if I'm gonna be in the office or not, but that Friday I'm gonna have to come in, lay down, just let everybody just kick me in the back because that's what they do whenever the Cowboys lose.
And then
I'll
we-
be
and
nice.
then-
I'll be nice. I'll give you the Daniel Bryan treatment. I'll kick you in the front.
And then Kansas City game 2 for the Eagles, so they've got the Super Bowl repeat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted to see that first game, but I understand why the NFL did Dallas, just because we're such rivals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now-
I
Y'all
understand.
could just ran the NFC Championship game again and win against Washington. I would have been fine with that.
That would have been fine too. And we play
would've been
Washington. The Eagles play Washington right in a row. It's weird.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And same thing with the Giants, like the same division, and we're playing them twice in a row.
It seemed like they tried to get all of the division games out of the way quickly this year.
Well, we play. I mean, the Giants is in the beginning of the season, but Commanders are at the end, along with the Bills.
And I think you see the Giants 2 of the last 4 weeks of the season.
Let me
waited
grab the
until.
schedule.
Yeah, let's
Let me grab Philly's schedule here real quick for you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right off the bat what's going
know.
on.
The bye week is the 9th. I thought we played the Giants.
You got in 3 weeks you've got Giants, Vikings, Giants.
That's what it is. Okay.
That's before the bye week.
Right. That's what I thought. I thought it was
playing
Giants.
spoiler
Giants.
again.
It's Giants, Vikings, Giants.
And
right
then you
before
do.
the 9 bye, right? Or is it week 9 is the bye or week 8? Yeah.
It's 9. So you have the Giants before the bye week twice.
Yep.
And then you've got Washington week 16 and 18.
18, right.
Mhm.
And
That's
the
the
Bills
flex.
on week 19, right?
You got the Bills 17.
17. Okay. I knew it was like up.
Oh
down.
boy,
And then
Philly's got a load. Philly's got a loaded.
Bills got the hardest schedule in the season. I actually asked him a lot of that too. He was funny. He was like, I know we play Dallas the first week, and he's like, I need to get through training camp.
Now my question going into this season overall is good or bad? Who's going to make us wonder, how did this actually happen to them? Good or bad? Who's going to make us ask that?
If Cincinnati takes a wild card spot, if somehow Cincinnati sneaks to the playoffs, you're like, how did that happen?
You know what?
I think in Vegas.
You're thinking Vegas?
If Vegas, I'm saying if Vegas like goes into the playoffs, like how did that happen? You know?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way it's going to. But
Right. A team that'll make us say, what happened? I can't believe I'm going to spit this out of my mouth, but I'll say it anyway. Seattle. No one's expecting anything from them.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the way the West is stacked, Seattle could end up surprising us.
Yeah, that's true.
This could be 2 years ago all over again. Seattle could back in on the last game of the year. I'll tell you a surprise team I'll look at. New England.
I was just ready to say that too.
They're quietly putting some
a
pieces.
little bit this season.
And then there's the specter of them possibly landing Terry McLaurin.
Yes.
Then you have, then you're going to say what happened on the other side of the Commanders.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Jaden Daniels might not have the same season. It's going to be tough for Jaden, I feel like.
I'll answer Victor's question like this. Indianapolis.
Here's a question. Does Houston fall off a cliff?
No.
I hope not.
No. I don't think so. Stroud, Houston's
they didn't do as well last season, but
Houston's quandary is the same as San Francisco's. They got to stay healthy.
Right.
Because remember, the last 2 years they lost their main receiver.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm worried about. Is like, I like Houston. I don't want them to fall off, but it's ever since like they're inching closer and closer to the cliff, and it's like, is this where they fall off, or can they keep away from it?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one to call.
But
just because they had such a great, CJ Stroud had such a great rookie year and last.
I hope CJ Stroud doesn't suffer this year what he did last year, because Houston toward the end of the season got so inconsistent.
Yeah,
injuries played a part of that. But two football fundamentals: they couldn't get off the field on third down, and they got punished up the middle with their run defense.
Yep.
They got punished late in the season. Scary thing to look at. Jacksonville. It's Jacksonville.
They're better off having everyone in AEW on the front line.
I was gonna say, did they turn away from Trevor Lawrence?
They better not.
If they're smart, Jacksonville sticks with Trevor Lawrence.
If they turn away from Trevor Lawrence, who do they go to?
Nobody.
Exactly.
They sent mac and cheese over to doggone San Fran.
Mac and cheese is with
Mac
the
and
49ers
mustard.
now. Mac and mustard.
On that note,
we're getting out of here. Deb Whitaker is joining us as she will all season long.
Yay! So excited.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for having me. Sorry, I'm a little tired.
You still got to have me on the Blitz sometime so we can talk some more New England football.
I'm planning. We got a lot going on for the Blitz. Some new fun, new segments, new interviews.
I can't wait to come back on the Blitz.
It'll be
I
fun.
can't wait.
You got me itching and ready to go there, Deb.
There are a few times I produced for the Blitz. I look forward to doing that and being a guest. We all look forward. Check out the Blonde Blitz. Check out the 2-time Emmy Award winner, Deb Whitkus. Thanks for joining us, my dear. We appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. See you guys soon.
Take care.
Oh, the picks this year are going to be nuts.
Now, before we go, somebody said they had something for us.
Oh boy.
We might have something new to add.
Snowman, you are going to either love me or hate me.
Or say send it over so we can turn
I've
it
been
into something.
cooking. I've been cooking. I'm gonna
Let's
show it.
see it.
I'm gonna show it on here first. Are you ready?
Let's see it.
Bring it on.
Oh wow!
Why do I have a feeling the next words are going to be send that over?
Give me it.
There it is.
Give me it.
Wow.
Dagger,
I
anybody?
just went there.
That. Oh,
Give me it.
That's good.
Send that to me.
Oh, Tim.
Send that to me.
And yes, that is an actual picture of the Gun Run CEO of Shojo.
he looks like I don't know what to do. I am stuck.
He looks like a confused James Bond that just
He
screwed
really
everything up in a
does.
poker tournament.
He looks like he ate 2.5 gallons of deep fried mustard.
Oh my god! If I had
Deep
one of my
fried chicken fried mustard. Get it right.
if I had one of my notebooks right now, I'd already be eating it.
He's probably gonna
And
end
then
up
saying, "Get me the hell out of here."
Gunrun will
We're
probably be
gonna
sitting
get
there talking with Robert Kraft about making new Kraft mac and mustard.
Well-
You fool!
Well, as we all know, it could have always been worse. We could have ran into Geralt.
Those eyes are gonna haunt
I-
my nightmares.
I think that's the best one I've done.
South Park for the win, everybody. We're getting out of here.
We're getting out.
Y'all.
We're getting out of here for the weekend. Have a great weekend. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. Don't be like Gun Runner V Shoujo. Will you please?
Don't forget the Boss Man's got the double header tonight, Houston and Boston. And then, of course, the Fever game 20 minutes prior.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to be busy. I'm going to amplify that Kevin Harlan sound. We'll see y'all Monday. 3 hours from here on out. The real launch is Monday. We love you. We thank you. And we'll see y'all on Monday. So long, everybody. Which was every bit of
False
How long,
start on the offense.
Thanks to Chris Dietz. Thanks to Deb Whitkus. Thanks for everybody for supporting us for the first 11 years. Looking forward to the next 11. And it really begins on Monday. We expand to 3 hours. And oh, by the way, you know how much fun we had and all the fun that we had during the course of the day? We had to deal with this and this and this and this and this. And finally, this.
I hate that so much.
Follow this beauty on Twitch. We're out of here, everybody.
No!
See you Monday.
See you Monday.